I think we're live!
Oh no, we're live. Ah.
Hi everybody, welcome to the Sage Goddess live gemstone sale. We are here with your bi-monthly dose of crazy magic. Okay, so we started the sale today. He accused me of farting when I sat down. I did not. The floor creaks.
It sounded like it.
I literally sat down and he's like, "You farted," and I was like, "No, I didn't." And then he goes, "We're live," and I'm like, I don't care. I'll tell them you totally accused me of that. So anyway, that didn't happen. But I am here.
Hi.
A smile on my face. Happy to see you. We're a few minutes late. My mom had heart surgery today, and it was a little touch and go. We just needed to make sure she was in the clear before we went live. I just didn't want to not know what was happening before we're live with you for 3 hours, and it looks like she came through. So anyway, all is well. Nobody's farting. My mom's okay. Holy shit. Welcome to real life. Susan Webb is new. She's like, what am I even doing? Who are these people?
I don't know. I just work here.
Susan, we're real. We're authentic. We're married. And we bring you pretty crystals and things to look at.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, thank you.
Sure do.
Yeah, if you have aging parents with health challenges, then you know that this has been a stressful morning for me, and I don't think I breathed until about 20 minutes ago since last night.
Yeah, we were hoping to hear earlier, but I guess these things take a lot longer. They tell you to show up very early, and I think it's just a protocol thing.
If I had farted, it would have been a celebratory fart. You ever done that?
Let's not try. As the person who's going to sit next to you for the next 3 hours, I would appreciate a pass.
Do you mind if I burn just a little Palo Santo?
Go for it.
Okay. I just need a little something, something.
I like the Palo Santo.
He doesn't want
You know
quite
I like the
sage,
Palo
but
Santo.
I need a little something, you guys.
A little something, something.
Yeah. So anyway, welcome to the live gem sale.
Welcome.
I'm mentally here. She's okay. It just was risky, you know? So it's one of those things where you don't know till you know. Now you know.
Because if you don't know.
Now you know. I really, come to me.
Alright.
Medicina.
Is that thing unplugged? It is. Good.
If it wasn't unplugged, we would have known that a long time ago. Woo! So thank you. So if you're new, welcome in. This is the live gemstone sale. We do this twice a month. And what this is like the best of the best of the best of what we have. Everything is cherry picked. Everything is limited. The most of anything that we have is 50. Most things are one of a kind. And I've got some cool stuff, you know, to show you today. And I have to say, now that I know my mom's okay, there's literally, I'm just so happy to be here with you and be able to talk about beautiful things and do that in a good way. So thank you for your sweet thoughts and prayers. It's funny because I don't, when something serious is happening in my life, I often don't talk about it, just because the amount of energy that gets built around it adds to my own energy, and sometimes that makes it more stressful. So I was sort of more quiet about it until we knew everything was okay. It's Sylvie Brewster's birthday.
Happy
It's
birthday.
also Deanna Franco's birthday. Any other birthdays in the house? I would like to wish you a happy one.
Almost.
It's not your birthday yet, darling.
Almost.
This one is turning 19 tomorrow.
19, right?
And
Yeah.
we've been together for 20 years.
Yeah.
So
Start
I
going
met him-
gray at about
I met him
16.
in utero.
Yeah.
It is his birthday tomorrow. So this is the Dave's birthday edition
Woohoo!
of our live gemstone sale.
I get to buy whatever I want.
Of course, darling. I never say no to him.
Yeah.
Because, you know, they say you should treat people the way you want to be treated, and I want him to treat me like I can buy whatever I want,
No.
which is not true, actually. So, anyway, he looks great for 19, doesn't he? He's doing great.
Yeah.
Anybody else have a birthday in the house?
19 extra
Is it?
pounds.
I know we got Deanna, we got Sylvie. Anybody else in the house? Anyway, it is his birthday tomorrow, and so we'll be offline and celebrating. And then my kids are going back to school tomorrow. It's like mom has surgery, kids go back to school, it's his birthday. P.S. we're
There's
in
a
a
lot
pandemic.
going on,
Like, I'm
you
just
know?
like,
Hey.
what is even happening right
Let's
now?
keep it going.
They say they won't give you more. The spirit guides won't give you more than you can handle. We're good.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're really happy.
Thank you for the birthday wishes.
Yeah, and I'm very happy. I'm
Well,
so happy to be in Virgo season, I have to say.
We're a little behind, so let's get this party started.
So
here.
shut up and get on task. All right, everybody.
So a couple things. Make sure you're set to live chat in the feed. Live chat, not top chat. live chat. If you want to keep up with us, if you ever get behind, just hit refresh on your browser.
If you don't want to keep up, I understand.
If you don't have already, make sure at the end of today's show that you have an account at sagegods.com, and in the appropriate field you put your YouTube username. So if 2loony for you is your handle there that you see when you comment, you want to make sure that's in the appropriate field at sagegods.com, where you set up your account or click on my account. You can check it there. What happens is after the show we reconcile all the invoices, and then tomorrow we will go ahead and send you via email an invoice that you can check out with.
I got nothing after that.
A couple things. How do they buy?
Oh.
Oh.
So I'm glad you asked. I'm going to talk too much about each thing I show you, but eventually I'm going to tell you what it is. And okay, a couple insider tips if you're new. So I'm going to show you something. I'm going to tell you about it. I'm going to tell you ballpark the price. Okay. What that does is allow you to decide, could this be for me? Okay. What most people do is they then start to type the thing. Okay. And they get ready for my team to say the actual price. Team SG is here. I love you, Team SG. Thank you for being there, and thank you for the sweet prayers for my mom too today. Really appreciate your messages. Team SG is going to tell you the actual price of the thing. Then what they do is so they start typing J generator, and then they wait and they go okay blah, and they type the price and hit enter, and that's how you get ahead in line. Because if there's only 20 of something, you want to be early on.
How do they do it again? Okay, all right. I was just making sure.
You needed the visual because if you don't know what that looks like, this isn't actually what it looks like. I don't know what this is, but that's how like my typing is. Okay. Yeah. You're so welcome. And if you are new, I do like to back up and like tell you what's going on here because some people are not new. But you know, when I'm new somewhere, I like to know what's going on. There are other gem sales. I saw one yesterday on Instagram, and the advertisement said, "Please do not ask questions."
Oh, that's awesome.
During the sale. Okay.
That's rad.
Okay, it's probably a lot more organized than mine. I'll just tell you that right now. I'm over here going, what else you got? I like all the questions. So you're free to ask questions. I'll answer as many as I can. I like to teach you. So I talk too much, he doesn't, and we balance each other out. And then you get some cool things. Tomorrow you're going to get an invoice, so that's how you pay for it, and then the item will be shipped to you afterward. You thought it was kitten hands? I don't know what I'm doing. I know. Anyway, have I confused you or made it easier for you? I don't know.
Well, let's give it a shot. You'll figure it out after the first, second round.
We have some really rare special things today. We've got incredible wands, we've got malas, we've got a cuff that's like the craziest thing I've ever seen. We've got Lemurian crystals, the clearest I've ever seen. These are jewelry grade Lemurian crystals, so we've got some really beautiful things. Oh, hey. I know questions are necessary, but that's what it said on this live gem sale. They posted like a prep sheet, and it said, please don't ask too many questions because it slows us down. And I'm thinking like, of course it slows us down, but I mean, we're here to answer your questions. So anyway, we're a different kind of gem sale. We're not your neighbor's gem sale. Whatever, I'm like a cat and I sort of groom myself.
Groom yourself as we go.
I've been really nervous today, so I'm just proud of myself. I didn't sleep last night because she was in at 7 a.m. this morning. I haven't had anything to drink. I haven't, we're not even having wine right now. So anyway, I just want huge congratulations for being here with me.
Huge congratulations.
I have a bra on.
Oh.
Watch out, back up, okay? Anyway, we're glad that you're here.
Me too.
Okay, where are we starting? Oh, I bet we're starting with amethyst.
Oh, yeah. How'd you guess it? How'd you guess it?
That cuff is botryoidal hematite. That is aura botryoidal hematite. It's a holy shit. Like, you're gonna have to take a breath when we get there. Okay. I only have one of these, so we're starting with one of.
Because it's the first and second.
It is. Well, but I only have one of that size.
One of this size.
Yeah. So this is a Cabochon Amethyst that has been on the underside. Our artisans that we work with hand carved the flowers into this. Isn't it beautiful? So every one of those little lines is carved by hand. This is under $90. It's 1.5 inches. I'm just going to say you'd have to have that made into jewelry. I mean, it's absolutely stunning. I really love jewelry from the 1800s and 1900s and before. I'm a big fan of vintage and antique jewelry. You used to see things like this, you don't anymore. You know what I mean? Those of you who collect and go thrifting and things, you know what I'm talking about. So this is real deal, genuine, beautiful. Amethyst is the stone of peace and balance and detoxification. It's just one of my favorites all around. So we have smaller ones after this for under $60, but this is the biggest one I have. So if you'd like this one, this is $89. When Team SG puts the item and the price up, then you can post after them. You have to wait till they post to say sold, and then the first person who says sold will win it.
And the team will comment back and notify you who the winner was.
Me too. Helena Villarreal said, I just love medieval colonial era. There are a lot of, have you seen like Byzantine jewelry? Byzantine has a lot of this carving in it too. What's the name for it's right on the, it'll come to me. There's a name for intaglio. This reminds me of intaglio,
That
but
was
a
on
lot
the
of
tip of my tongue.
it wasn't. But a lot of intaglio was done in glass, you know what I mean? And it's still super expensive. These are like intaglios that are done in amethyst. So congratulations. Truly, I'm excited to see you got that one. And then these are the little mini cuties. There's different shapes, so he's gonna show you. Let me shut my ringer off. I had my ringer on because I needed to find out about my mom. So I will shut that off. I apologize for that. These are the smaller size. These are all about 3/4 of an inch. I have 29 of these, and they're all slightly different. Aren't they beautiful, you guys?
They're
Jennifer
really,
Haller
really
got that big one. Congratulations,
Congrats.
Jennifer. I'm super excited for you. It's absolutely stunning. And like I said, one of a kind. These are 29 of a kind, so
Congrats,
that's all I have.
Tina. That's really cool.
What happened to Tina?
She just bought a house built in 1860.
Did you? Ooh, Tina, I want to see
That's
your
rare.
house. I'm obsessed with houses. And if I had to choose a different career, I'd be a real estate agent. He knows that. I love
But we're
open
not.
houses.
We're showing gemstones today, so.
Okay, but I like houses. I like to see pictures of houses. I like to read history about houses.
Team SG,
Anyway.
roll that beautiful bean footage.
What?
Just go ahead and post the price.
No, I haven't told him that. Just because it's your birthday tomorrow.
No, I get a hall pass for like a couple weeks straight.
No,
Hall pass.
you absolutely
Hall
do
pass. It's my
not.
birthday.
These are under $60. I have 29 of them. Are you ready? They are all 3/4 of an inch-ish, right? Tiny millimeter
Ish.
off. Yeah. These are $55. And see, I got to tell you the price, Team SG.
Bam.
Super pretty, aren't they? That one looks like a generator. So the smaller ones, I like to make jewelry, and I have a jeweler that I work with, Sylvia Peluso, and she likes to take things like this and add them onto other crystals and things. I mean, you could do something real cool. So these are $55. I have 29 of them. Good luck and enjoy. Aren't they sweet? They're absolutely beautiful. There's nothing like it. And every single one is different because they're hand carved.
They're fun. I like it.
It's different.
You gotta
know?
do something fun with that.
You have to make jewelry with it,
Yeah.
I would say.
Yeah.
And it should probably be a ring. That's a great size. That's about the size of stone.
You
I
could
like
make a
my
terrific
rings.
pendant with that.
You could make a
too.
beautiful pendant. You could.
Like Marty's old pendants.
Yeah, our friend used to have like an omega chain, and she would put enhancers. So she
Yeah.
would have enhancers made. This kind of reminds me of something that she would have had made into
Yeah.
an enhancer.
Yeah,
I know, right?
absolutely. Yeah, for sure.
I know. So 29 of those, if you'd like one, congratulations. Very, very, very beautiful. And unique. Yeah, they were hand carved for us too, so I think that's pretty neat. Super pretty! And then Morgan appears, boom. It's like magic. I'm glad you're here. Welcome in, everybody. Jessica's Virgo rising. A lot of you have Virgo on your chart. My Venus is in Virgo. That's where I meet him. You know what I mean? The way I love is Virgo. So, but that's about it. That's all I got from Virgo. The rest of me is gonna set you on fire. Danusia said they just had some thunder.
Oh, cool.
That's exciting.
That's always fun.
Got the thunder. Okay, well, congratulations, you guys. Yeah, I hope if you wanted one, you're able to get one. Seriously. Okay. You ready?
Yeah, I had this mixed up. Do you want to save that for a little
No,
bit?
let's do it.
You want to do it?
Mm-hmm. Your moon's in Virgo, kissed by sun. Mm-hmm. Glorious big Virgo rising, that I knew. Mm-hmm. Okay, so this cuff, I'm going to tell you, it's really beautiful. It's under $300. This is snakeskin and leather, and those stones are hematite, you guys. They're bubble hematite, what they call botryoidal. you've seen botryoidal lepidolite, right? It's what we call bubble lepidolite. This is bubble
Kind of
hematite.
show the depth of it, like the three-dimensional. You can kind of stick.
Isn't this a crazy piece? I know it is. This is going to fit you anywhere from 7.5 to 9.5 inches because it's adjustable. So it's got the different snaps. Yeah, so 7.5 to 9 comfortably. If you're a 9.5, it's going to be snug.
Hey,
If you're a 7 or under, it's going to be too big for you. So that's kind of the size. You could add another snap, but I have to say I wouldn't, because if you add another snap, you're going to start getting too close to those stones. Isn't it beautiful? $299 for Aura Botryoidal Hematite on snakeskin and leather.
It's a rad piece.
It's beautiful. People are going to stop you from across the room and go, whoa, 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 what? Yeah, snakeskin and leather do get kind of stretchy over time. You know what I mean? After you've worn that, half a dozen times, it'll get a little bit bigger. It's a gorgeous piece. So good luck. As soon as Team SG posts the price, then you guys can go ahead. This one fits me, by the way, and I'm a 6.5 inch wrist. So if that's helpful for you, and then up to 9 would be the cutoff for that. I know. Yeah, if you're a 6 inch wrist or smaller, first of all, you're a fairy.
First of all, you're a fairy. I'm just gonna leave it here because it's so beautiful.
It's really pretty. I'm
Yeah,
glad
even
we get
though
to kind of show it off to you.
And congratulations, it's like Sarah got it. So I'm still gonna leave it here just because.
Congratulations, Sarah Turner. No, most cuff manufacturers don't, but I'll tell you something. My friend Nicole Novell makes custom cuffs. If you get a stone from me tonight and you want it made into a cuff, you need to meet Nicole. Nicole has been a girlfriend of mine for a long time. She lives in the PNW, and her website is puresoulholistics.com. puresoulholistics.com. First of all, you'll love her and want to be her bestie. And second of all, she makes incredible leather cuffs custom to your size. And she would love to take a crystal and make something for you. puresoulholistics.com. Okay.
So I really want to show the generator, but I think we need to give Team SG one more minute. So why don't we show this pendant first?
Okay.
And then we'll go to the generator.
You guys are going to be real happy because that's one of the main things you came to the sale for tonight.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, why don't we wait then? We can show
No,
something
they're
else.
going to be happy. There's a
Are
lot
you
of beautiful
sure?
things. Why not?
All right. No, we can wait. We'll wait till the end. I don't want to rush it.
That's shitty. That's just shitty.
Is it a shitty kitty?
Shitty kitty. The spheres are Tourmaline, but I do have black onyx rings. I have onyx and Tourmaline tonight. Congratulations, Katrina got an amethyst. I'm so happy. I'm very, very happy for you if you got one of those amethysts. Team SG, are there any small amethysts left, by the way? Yeah, so Shelby, reach out to Nicole. I don't have smaller cuffs. My manufacturers don't make smaller cuffs, but Nicole will make you something custom.
Red Fox.
Is she in the house? Hey, darling. Okay, this, I don't even know what to tell you with this. Where the hell is this?
This is weighty.
Wait a minute, you're not even on page 1. What are you doing over there?
Can't believe it. I'm starting to slip in my old age.
I can't wait till you're older.
What?
It's so hard being the older one in a marriage.
You're always going to be the older one.
Yeah,
so
but
where do you think this is going?
Okay, but if you're old enough,
Where do you think it's going?
you're going to get older and have wrinkles and forget things and be dum-dum. And I'm not going to be the only one.
I just.
Although your knees are and your hips already crack, honey.
That's because
They
I
do.
sit. That's because I sit every other week for
Yeah,
3.5
but when
hours.
you get up, they crack.
Yeah, no, they do.
Okay.
At least I don't fart every time I move.
Okay, I didn't fart. I mean, seriously. I did not fart when I sat down. I'm not like a huge farter.
All right.
And certainly not when I just sit down.
They just want to hear about the pendant.
This is Oro Verde Citrine. Not the hips. Okay.
Just the knees.
Okay, I'm really excited to tell you about this. By the way, I have only 5 of them, and they're under $200. What? Okay. Oro. O-R-O. What does that mean in Spanish? Oh, I don't know. Gold. Verde. What does verde in Spanish mean? Oh, I don't know.
Tree.
No. No.
No?
When I go to Mexico with him,
Yeah, I'm not. fish out of water. Yeah.
It's not good. And the good news is he stays pretty quiet because when he starts to talk, it's a whole bunch of weird French.
Like normally I'm really quiet anyway, so then
I do all the talking when we go to our Latin countries because it's kind of a mess. Okay, this is real citrine. So Oro Verde, some people have said in the past it's like heat treated or something like that. It's not. It's a natural form of Brazil, or of citrine from Brazil that has a very slight green hue to it. I will tell you, to my eye, I can't see it.
I see it.
You see it? Okay.
I do.
But
I do.
you know,
It's a hue.
honestly,
It's a
my
very
vision is not good. Okay. I can't believe these are under $200. This is close to 100 carats of citrine, which is the stone of, Gloria wants to see it next to me. This is the stone of wealth and abundance, y'all. I mean, can you believe
There's
that's under $200?
two amethyst cabochons left for 55. So you can come and sold amethyst cabochon or amethyst cab.
Yeah, Elizabeth Mitchell got one.
Cab's a lot easier.
These are $199, you guys. And I have 5. And they're incredible.
Cinco.
It's the number of wealth.
Nailed it. Espanol unlock.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
We have our kids in Spanish this year because I can't be the only one. Do you know what I mean? Like, I can't be the only one when we travel. It's
Truthfully, I need help. Yeah.
a little tequila and it gets even weirder. Anyway, congratulations if you're getting Oro Verde. I'm going to tell you, it's like a magnifying glass of
It is
magic.
beautiful. Can I see it? I just want to take I want to take a closer look.
It's really pretty. I wish I could get tumbles of it.
Yeah. Good luck.
I mean, I can't, but I wish I could because it's that beautiful. I would love to have a tumble of it, wouldn't you? Or like a
Yeah, it's beautiful.
palm stone out of it or something like that. Oro Verde.
Beautiful. Congrats.
Okay, that was awesome.
I want to show the generator in part because I don't usually stand the generators up like I'm standing
You
that
did
up.
a good job on that.
Well, I know. I put that down there because what I don't want is for it to fall over and hurt anything else. So I'd like to show that sooner than later.
Ooh, Tammy's wearing her citrine Ganesha. Are you just in love? Those were remember the little citrine Ganeshas we had? They were so cutie.
Yes.
Yeah, he really liked those.
Nice.
He did. By the way, I bought him a crystal for his birthday, and he doesn't know what it is.
Well, I do now.
It's one of your gifts.
It's a crystal.
It's a type of crystal. Nobody's seen it. Nobody's seen it except for me in the place I got it, and it's super rare. I'm so excited about it. You trying to try and guess? Shit, man, if you guess, it's all gonna be all over my face.
Topaz Ganesha.
No. Why would you think Topaz Ganesha?
I don't know.
It's really weird that you would go there, like out of the whole universe of possibility. No. Anybody else want to guess what I got him for his birthday?
But if they guess right and you're like, shh, yeah, you got it. Don't tell him. It's gonna get really weird.
You're never gonna guess. It's so rare and so special. And the person had only 3 of them came out of the country, and I got to choose from the 3. And oh my god, I chose the best one. I'm so excited. Anyway, okay. I can't give it away. I can't. It's a surprise. But we'll show you tomorrow. It's not chrysocolla. That would be too obvious because, you know, he loves chrysocolla. That would be too obvious. But it's a good guess. You guys were like, wouldn't a chrysocolla Ganesha, though, be real cool? We need to get chrysocolla Ganeshas, don't you think? Yeah, maybe. That's not what I got you.
Azurite. No.
Mm-mm.
It's not blue opal.
No.
So.
You're not going to guess. It's really rare. How about you wait and see? Only got a couple hours to go. Okay, ready? They're excited that you're excited. That's really cool. Okay, this is not his birthday present, but this is a stone that will attract bucks to you so that you can buy other people
I like
things.
big bucks. I can
This is your big buck generator. It's an infinite generator, by the way, which we have these made. So they're 8-sided. You see how it's an octagon, like a stop sign on the bottom instead of 6-sided.
Beveled, baby.
And it's beveled, you know, and that's good. It's not sapphire, but I got him. And I'll tell you something, I would choose what I got him over Sapphire.
Now you got me intrigued.
I know, it's real good. I think it's amazing. Watch him be like, well, it's okay. Meh.
Tomato.
Tomato. Okay, this is Nephrite Jade. Isn't this beautiful? This is a big boy right here. What number is this one?
Big boy.
He's happy to see you. This is 6.5 inches of Nephrite Jade. 6.5 to 7 inches. It's really awkward. You want me to
Don't
hold
say
it?
that while I'm holding it, right? Like,
This is why those other gem sale people say, don't ask any questions. Is he happy to see me? That would be my question.
is it getting hot in here?
And I would be banned from
It's
that
getting
gem
hot
sale.
in here.
No, I would be not invited
Yeah.
back anymore.
Alright.
Anyway, this is a big boy, and he's great. Yeah, this is jade. So this is Nephrite Jade. Jade is the stone of wealth, abundance, but it's also the stone of business success. There's only 2 stones in the gem and mineral world that are really to help you build a sustainable and successful business. Those 2 stones are jade and opalite.
Kelsey, come on, man.
I see you, Kelsey. I like what you're doing. Okay, these are under $70. Isn't that cool?
Janine, hit refresh because I think you're about 5 minutes behind us, sweetheart.
Yeah. Yeah, make sure you refresh and live chat. You know what? Like I say, this is not an average gem sale. We're weird, and it's been a hard day. So you know what? My promise to myself was I'm gonna have fun tonight. I'm gonna enjoy myself because what a hard day today has been.
Ooh, can we do ice cream?
I would fucking love ice cream tonight.
And pizza?
No,
Okay.
I've been so healthy for the last 3 weeks. I really have.
But you'll acquiesce for ice cream.
It's been a hard fucking day, and I'm gonna have ice cream.
I like it.
But you put pizza next to ice cream, and I'm gonna gain back all the weight I lost.
Okay.
I've been really healthy this month. I made this promise at the Lions Gate. I don't know if you
Nephrite
guys-
Jade, Team SG.
Okay.
Roll that beautiful
Sorry,
bean
okay, I'm
footage.
gonna please don't say that anymore. That's a Bush's baked bean
It sure is.
commercial.
Yeah.
And I don't like that commercial. What's beautiful bean footage, and why would you roll it? Are you the Alabama
Those are
Hammer?
very legitimate questions.
Are you the Alabama Hammer?
Alabama hammer. Louisiana hammer.
Okay, anyway, I'm sorry. I'm going to stop
So
talking.
a lot of folks don't know
They're
what
16.
the fuck we're
I
talking
know.
about.
We have a lot of weird inside jokes. $69.
That's great. Just have me hold this stiff 6.5 inch, generator, and just make it $69. Thank you.
Roll that sexy generator footage.
You're an ass.
I think I should hold it.
It's been a long day.
It's been a shitty day. This is the best part of my day, though.
Oh,
Please stop
yeah,
laughing.
I
I
know.
didn't laugh. I seriously had not laughed
No, you
today
didn't.
at all until this sale. I was so stressed about my mom that I did not laugh at all. I was like, even the kids, I was just like, if y'all got something good to say, don't say it at all.
Clean your room. Take out the trash.
Congratulations, you guys. How many of those did we have? We had 37 of those. So I hope if you wanted one, you're able to get one. They're big and they're thick.
For the love of God, let me put it down first, okay?
It's a good size. That should be the center of your business success.
Center
Grid,
what? Where are you going
your
with that?
prosperity and abundance grid. Why not, baby? I'm glad it's the best part of your day. You know, I do really like cauliflower crust pizza. When I have the option, I choose cauliflower crust, and not for health reasons, but because I like the taste of it. It's crunchy. I'm a crunch person. You know, some people like soft foods, like mashed potatoes. I'm a crunch person.
Did you keep number 4?
I did. They subbed the other cuff for it. Nobody's getting that cuff because
Nobody substituted anything because it's right there, number 5.
Well, you know, it's
I've
not,
had
it's
this
not here.
whole thing. I've had this forever.
It's not here.
Yeah, is that where we're headed? Right? Like we all know where
I
this is
did.
going.
Listen, I'll tell you why I kept it. Okay? Shut up. This thing's coming off the tracks, and we're
This whole
only,
thing?
we're only
Oh
40
my
minutes
gosh.
in. Listen,
That was a gift.
there's
Here's
a
a
cuff. I actually called Brooklyn and I said, "Are you out of your damn mind? Why would you put this in a sale thinking I'm not going to try to keep it. It's red leather. It has a skeleton, and the skeleton is holding between its arms and legs a vanadinite, which is the ass kicker crystal, and it's like laughing about it. I should have worn it. Anyway,
Yeah,
I was like, "You're not selling that." I kept it. Today is not the day for ass kicking, so I'm not. Jed's like, it was on the tracks.
No.
Listen, we were on the
Is it
tracks
ever?
originally, but now we're off the tracks. Okay. Thank you for asking about my mom. She is in recovery and did not have to have open heart surgery, so today is a success. Fuck. Okay. Here we go. Veracruz. If we have time and we're not super behind, because I'll shut up a little bit, I'll go and get it and show it to you. It's super cool. I'd like to show it to you, even though you can't have it. Okay. These are earrings. We have 13 pairs of these Veracruz Amethyst earrings. So Veracruz Amethyst, because I do like to say, I know you guys know what Veracruz Amethyst is, right? But sometimes there's people who are new, so I don't repeat myself because I'm senile, I repeat myself because maybe you're new and you don't know. So, amethyst comes from different parts of the world. You'll find it in Brazil, you'll find it in Africa, and you'll find it in Mexico. The Mexican amethyst comes from the eastern seaside called Veracruz. Veracruz is a really beautiful port city. It's actually a very modern city, and it's absolutely stunning. And that's where this particular amethyst comes from. It's clear. Uruguay is another country where you'll find really beautiful. The Uruguayan amethyst is much darker. It's beautiful, and you get those amethyst flowers out of Uruguay. And the Brazilian is beautiful too, and you'll find ametrine in Brazil. The Veracruz, though, is the clearest amethyst on the planet. So a lot of people say it's the highest vibrational because the clearer your stones, the higher the resonant frequency, right? Which just means it's more powerful. So in my opinion, this is the amethyst to have. Veracruz amethyst also terminates in a triangular termination. And it's very unique that way. I haven't seen other amethysts in other countries.
Oh, Sandy's offering chocolate mom. That's sweet.
Oh, Sandy, no way. Would you please?
That'd be really
God,
cool.
I'd be so grateful to you, Sandy. I just love you so much. Would you really check on her? Sandy is a nurse at the hospital where my mom had her surgery today. Her name's Marie. I love you, Sandy. That's just the sweetest thing anybody has said or offered to me today. I'm so grateful to you. Wow. I hope I don't cry.
I did say some sweet things, just in point of reference, just to throw that out there.
I know, but none of us can
I
go
know.
and see
I know,
her,
it's
and
very
so
sweet.
because
I'm just
I'm scared to go see her because I have so many friends with breakthrough COVID infections. So thank you so much, Sandy, for being there. And being
If it's
willing
not
to
too
do
much
that.
trouble.
Oh yeah, only if it's on your way, Sandy. She'll be so happy. She was so scared.
She was.
Okay, so Veracruz Amethyst. Amethyst again. Ooh, and when Dave moved them a little bit, you could almost see the triangle. Can you point like the termination at the screen? Because you can kind of see from the bottom how it's triangular. Do you see that? It's almost pyramidal on the bottom.
Go using your big fancy PhD words on me.
Pyramidal?
Do 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 do.
Pyramidal.
Do 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 do.
Pyramidal.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Veracruz earrings. So if you need peace or balance or detoxification, this is the crystal for you. I've never had Veracruz amethyst earrings, by the way, and these are in sterling silver, and they're rhodium plated, so they're never going to tarnish on you, which I think is kind of like the other party benefit. And so these are under $60. Are you ready? I only have 13 pairs, so there's like just over a dozen of you who can get one today. $59.
Denise, go ahead and refresh, Denise, just because it looks like you might be a little old in the feed here, watching a couple minutes behind us.
Don't we have a great community, you guys? Don't we really, though? It always amazes me how we show up for each other like a family, you know? We really do. Pretty amazing stuff. It feels nice to be held, because a lot of times I hold space for you guys and your family members when you're going through.
Sorry.
Was he okay?
Yeah, I'm just checking the transcription. It's her dad.
Oh, it's my dad.
Her dad's leaving me a voicemail, so.
Congratulations if you're getting Veracruz earrings. But I'm often one of the ones holding space for you and your families when you're going through difficult times. So it feels just really sweet to have you guys, be there holding me today. I'm very grateful. We are family.
Yeah, they're real
I
pretty.
got all my sisters with me.
They're very pretty, and because of that cut on it, makes it almost look like it's got like an inner child there.
Dance. It's happening in my head.
Yeah, you don't have to like get it out. Just keep it
I want to have it,
inside.
and I'm like.
Yeah.
So thank you. Were you just singing it, Sylvie? I mean, Sylvie's here at her birthday. That's exciting. We are family. It's true. I love to celebrate you. And you know what? A lot of times we celebrate really good times together, but we're also together when it's real shitty. And that's nice too. That's what family does. We celebrate the good times and we, you know, hold each other during the shitty times. I'm very grateful. Okay. Moving to the next generator now.
Well, we can show this. Why don't we show?
Mala. Let's talk about Malas.
Malas.
Okay. So we had these on the website once before. This is I have 50 of them now, and if you miss it, Alexis can tell us. There's a few more on the website, so I think like 10 more. And then that's it. And we're not remaking this one. So this is a really special mala. If you don't know what malas are, spend more time with me. I work with them all the time. Malas are, some people wear them as a necklace, and you can. I mean, it's long enough. You can just sort of pop it over your head, and it functions just, you know, like jewelry. I hang them here in my crystal room. They are 108 beads, okay? And the reason you have 108 beads is according to the Vedas, which are the oldest spiritual texts on the planet, you have 108 energy centers in your body. We focus on the 7 main chakras, what we call the corporal chakras, the root, the sacral, the solar plexus, the heart, the throat, the third eye, and the crown. But you actually have other chakras. Your fingertips have chakras, your toes have chakras. There's 108 in your body. There's other reasons too, and I don't want to take all your time to teach you like the history of malas. I did teach my soul shift students this week about it because there's so much more to the 108, and there's a lot of magic behind it. It actually links to the Sri Yantra. If you're familiar with that shape, there's a whole connection between the 108, what they call nadis, N-A-D-I, in your body and the lines of the Sri Yantra. So this one we made because I wanted it. I wanted a healing mala. And so this is bloodstone. For the first third, so all of these beads right here, including the guru bead, is bloodstone. And then the next third is prehnite with epidote, which is the stone that heals the healer. And then the bottom third is rose quartz for love. So this is physical healing, emotional healing, energetic healing, spiritual healing, and heart healing, all in one mala. Isn't that fun? I know, it's like all the stones you need for healing in one place. And so what you do, like, my favorite word to recite during mala recitation is Shanti, which means peace. I do it all the time now because our world is kind of foobarred, right? So Shanti, 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 Shanti. And you move a bead over each time you say it.
Repeating yourself.
Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. I'm married to a Virgo. Shanti, Shanti. I'm married to a Virgo. Shanti, Shanti. And then by the time you get to the other side, you've said it 108 times.
Feels like
and
it.
so, and the reason you want to do that is because that fills every energy center, every cell in your body with the mantra. It's kind of a cool concept, isn't it? I'll tell you something too. It's a form of meditation. People say, oh, Athena, I can't meditate, I give up, I'm hopeless or whatever. I'm like, get a mala, and just say one word over and over again. Love, 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 love. Tolerance, 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 tolerance. And by the time you're done, you'll be in a more relaxed state. I really believe that. Anyway, these are hand knotted. And then the other really cool thing, if you haven't experienced my malas before, because these are made for Sage Goddess, and I'm really picky about the tassel. I like silk because you put your perfume on it.
Oh, yeah.
My tray is in the other room, so I don't have my perfume. But you take your perfume, you put a little bit on your hands, and you rub it through the silk, and it will hold the scent of your oil or your perfume forever. So it actually becomes like a diffuser. I've given away some of my malas before, and people are like, it smells like you. Because, I mean, I sit there and, like, put my oils through the tassels. If you need a mala, I got your mala today. And honestly, if you want a healing mala, there isn't one better than this one. So these are, I have 50 of them, they are $79, which is the same price as on sagegoddess.com. Once we work out the shipping and the discount and all of that stuff. $79 for hand knotted 108 in bloodstone, prenite with epidote, which heals the healer, and then rose quartz, which heals your heart. So congratulations! If you wanted them all, like today is your day to do it. And if there aren't enough for the people who want them here live, then what I would recommend is go to sagegoddess.com. Alexis and Hannah will post the link for you, and it'll be the same price if you get it on the website or here. But I would recommend just getting it here. It's easier. We'll just invoice you for it. And congratulations! I'm excited for you. What crystal for sleep shall be? Sodalite and amethyst. And then if you want to remember your dreams, stilbite is really good too. Those are the three I have next to my bed, and then the other crystals in my bedroom, I have fluorite in my bedroom. I have rose quartz, obviously, in my bedroom.
Amethyst, the geode.
Amethyst, but we talked about amethyst. I have sodalite. Under my bed, I have my chumpies, because that helps me sleep, and we do have chumpies coming to sagegoddess.com in early September. Keep an eye out.
You got a chumpy on the left side of the bed.
I don't get it. I don't know. Congratulations, you guys. Do I ship to New Zealand? I do.
All the time.
We do. We have quite a Sage Goddess community
I think
in
she's trying to
the
make
southern
a
half.
drink.
Oh, were you trying to make me drink? No. I don't have wine today, you guys, because I'm trying to be healthy. I do have Dr. Pepper, though. It makes my heart happy. It really does. Where'd you find Dr. Pepper? Because we didn't have any up here.
I found it up there.
Did you really? Must have been hiding. It's so yummy. Oh, did he mean like chunk instead of chunky?
Chunky.
Chunky? I'm tired. I think I'm not like...
It's okay.
Dave does sleep on the left, and even when we travel, I make him sleep on the left. He has to be on the left. The hummingbirds are mad because I took the feeder down.
I can see that. They're like staring me down.
No, I took their feeder down, but it was not clean. I had to clean it.
Yeah.
Okay. Ganesha. I think we only have one of these, right?
We do, yeah. Just one, number 30. 30.
Oh, okay.
30.
Okay, yeah, there's only one. It's under $1,000, you guys, which is pretty nuts for a solid 2.5-inch sapphire. This is sapphire, like one of the precious stones, one of the most expensive stones on the planet. I'm gonna tell you something. This is 2.5 inches. My sapphire Ganesha is 2 inches.
Isn't that crazy, you
and
guys?
I paid almost the same price, wholesale. Okay, so it's under $1,000, but there's only one. I haven't seen sapphire Ganesha since Tucson, maybe 3 or 4 years ago. That was the last time. You just do not. I don't see them. Isn't that incredible? So and remember, we do have Quad Pay, which is not Quad Pay anymore.
It's Zip.
We have Zip and we have PayPal credit. So if there's
Don't
something
know why
big
they
you want,
changed.
you can separate your payment, and it's not a credit card, which is helpful too. You ready? It's $999. $999.
Yeah.
For sapphire Ganesha. Ganesha is the Hindu god who helps you with
I know. That's why, Karen. I think it was in my head.
Isn't that incredible? Yeah, he helps remove obstacles for you. I collect Ganeshas. We have some adventuring Ganeshas tonight too.
We do some cool ones coming up. Yeah.
But this is like once in a lifetime.
Sapphire.
So mine was 2 inches, and I paid I think $7.99 for mine, and that was wholesale. So for you to get this under $1,000, I'm just gonna say congratulations. That is the real deal, baby.
Gorgeous.
Cheers.
Gorgeous.
I wish I had more.
Yeah.
I can't get them in ruby. I can't get them in emerald. I can't get them in any of the precious stones. I'm hoping that's gonna change. I mean, getting anything right now is really hard because everybody pretty much shut down for a year last year, and so carving wasn't happening. I mean, it's starting to open up a little bit now, but I'm hoping a year from now we're going to be kind of back where we were before all of this. But congratulations, you guys! I'm really excited to see who got that. I hope so, Christina G. I always have my eyes peeled for it, but it's just finding them is really tricky, super tricky. Did Stephanie get it? Yeah, baby.
for you.
Congratulations, girl. It's beautiful. I mean, truly, that is like heirloom. Like you gotta decide who gets that one day. that is a prized possession. It makes me really happy to know that one of you is getting it too. You know, like I want you to have that. No, Olga, you're right on time, sweetie pie. We have not done the wands yet. We're gonna do a ring now, though, and I will tell you, if you don't have an onyx ring, today's the day. What line is this?
25.
Here we go. I have 49 onyx rings tonight, under $50.
Right? Open on the back.
It's
And
everything you want it to
adjustable.
be. Yeah. They're all oval and all this size, so there isn't like, oh, what size, what shape, whatever. Right? This is what they all are. Onyx is one of the most powerful protection stones, and I was telling you earlier how I'm a vintage jewelry person, right? I love jewelry from the 1800s and the 1900s. If you collect jewelry from that period, you know they were doing a ton of onyx. Sometimes they would do these onyx cabs like this, and they would inset like a diamond. Brooklyn on my team has one like that. It's sort of a very common thing you saw at the turn of the century. Of course, they're expensive AF, and it's much more expensive than $49, which is what these are. So if you want an onyx ring, they are $49. I have 49 of them. But you should have onyx. Now, if you wear onyx on your right hand, you're sending that protection energy out into the world. If you wear it on your left hand, you're calling that protection in. Most empaths I know, myself included, wear too much upper chakra jewelry. We wear all the amethyst, all of the Tanzanite, all of the Aquamarine, right? And you look at our hands and our necklaces and it's like, where's the grounding stuff? Like, you don't have anything for solar plexus, sacral, or root. But that's what this is. You need to have a real grounding, real stabilizing, real anchoring piece of jewelry. But this is sterling silver 925, fully adjustable, and you can put it on a different finger every day of the week. Out the gate, it comes at about a size 7, and I'm a 7 on this finger, so it just fits me exactly as it is. If you need it smaller, you just pitch it close, and if you need it bigger, you just pull it wider. I'm so happy for you. It's a great ring, and it's a basic you have to have. I'm going to leave it on because it just feels good to have it on. But it is something I consider to be sort of a basic in the jewelry collection, and it's likely your grandmother had an onyx ring.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like some of this stuff is newer, like chrysocolla. Your grandma probably didn't have a chrysocolla ring. It's sort of newer generation. But the onyx
Really?
is something.
I like chrysocolla.
Yeah, but it's not something my grandmother would have owned.
Yeah.
But my grandmother could have owned onyx.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? So it's something that you might find. I used to go through my mom and my grandma's jewelry boxes. I think they had a total of like a dozen things between them, so it wasn't like a lot of jewelry, but it was always fun to see what they had, and my mom had an onyx ring from back in the day.
Got you.
It will go down to a 4.5. Sure will. My pinkies are a 3.5 to 4, and I can make these go for a pinky ring. So got you.
Me too.
The red ring I'm wearing is actually a Hematite Garnet ring. I've thought about selling it because I don't wear it all the time. I designed it. It's in 18 karat gold. So if anybody ever wants to, if you're really interested in it and you'd like to buy it, you can always just ask me about it. At some point I want to, design my own fine jewelry. I just haven't gotten there yet, but it's a beautiful ring. It's a Hematite Garnet octagon. It's about 4 carats. Isn't that pretty? This is all lower chakra right here. I'm sending you lots of grounding energy.
Special request from EA.
Yay, EA! EA loves Tanzanite. I know you do. I love
Me
it too.
EA.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Okay. You like my bra? Do you really? These bras are everything. You gotta get them. They're on Amazon. You will kiss me for these bras. I've gotten everybody to wear these bras now, and our boobs are so happy. They're called Nicky Bickies, and you have to have one. So, anyway.
We haven't shown Jessica the Green Adventuring Ganeshas yet, but coming soon.
Yeah, Casey's like, sold, Hematite Garnet ring. That ring would be probably around $7,000 because it's solid 18K with Hematite. But if you're interested, let me know. I'm open to selling it.
Really?
Yeah. I didn't think you liked it. I'm open to the possibility. Okay. I would love to design your wedding ring for you and Henry Cavill. Only if I can come to the ceremony and officiate. This is Tanzanite. Nikibiki is the bra on Amazon. And you're welcome. Okay, this is Tanzanite. These are, how many of these do we have?
So we have 2 different sizes, 7 of the smaller and I think 8 of the larger.
Oh, we do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the smaller ones are no, they're the same. They're the same price and they're just different shapes. So we have 7 of the oval, and no, 8 of the oval and 7 of the teardrop.
Yes.
I like that because then you know exactly what shape you're getting, right? Right? I think that's a good thing. So let me back up. Tanzanite is the stone that you're looking at. It comes from Tanzania, Africa. It's one of the most powerful third eye stones that you can work with. Tanzanite was brought to the Tanzanian people after a storm. In the last 100 years, it's the most fascinating story. It's in my crystal history book, so I won't tell you the whole story. But there was lightning that actually struck the base of Mount Kilimanjaro, which is where Marilani, Tanzania is. And as the lightning bolts came out of the mountain, it extracted the Tanzanite, sort of spread it all over the ground. And so the villagers thought it was a gift from God. And to this day, Tanzanite supports the Tanzanian, it's the primary source of income for the Tanzanian people. So it's this really powerful stone. Yeah, the Nikki Bickies are so good. Even if you're a larger chested lady, just trust me. Like a lot of people, I have a friend who's kind of more endowed, and she's like, Athena, this thing's never gonna fit. She's like, I got it out of the package, I put it on, and it holds them in. Trust me, it's gonna do you. You'll be so happy. Anyway, this is one of the Synergy 12 stones. Poor Dave, he has to hear all this, but whatever. It's one of the Synergy 12 stones. Of the Synergy 12, which are the most important ascension stones, this is the third eye stone of that collective. So it's absolutely powerful.
She's talking about boobs again.
We gotta talk about boobs. I mean, listen, crystals are important. So are your boobs, right?
Agreed.
I don't want to sell Nikki Bicky. You can get them on Amazon for like $11. But you should go to Amazon and get a bra today. While you're online, before you go to bed, they have them in like 10 colors. You're so happy.
She's still talking about boobs.
Okay. So these are under $130. They are 1 inch from the bottom of the stone to the top of the bale. So the stone itself, I would say, is, what would you say, like 2/3 of an inch, right? Because then the top bale is about 1/3 of an inch. And these are done in sterling silver. So I have 7 of the teardrop shape at $129. They're the same price, just different shapes. And then I have 7 of the oval shapes for 8 of the oval shapes for $129. Teresa, it's gonna strap you down with love. I'm totally serious.
Yeah, next up we're going to talk about men's ultra trunks.
Do they strap you down with
Ladies,
love?
I just want to tell you, for your man's man,
Does
there's
strap you
nothing
down?
better than the ultra
I
trunks.
haven't seen your ultra trunks.
Yeah, no, they just hold those boys together real good.
You should make ultra trunks. Could you put like an elephant face on it? Wouldn't that be awesome? With like an elastic strap?
God, I'm sorry I brought this up.
I'd buy it for him. Wouldn't you buy your partner or yourself?
For the man's man.
Well, or the ladies' man, as the case may be. But it could have an elephant on it with like an
No, I
elastic
got
strap.
the elephant bit. I got it. Don't need you to...
but do you get it?
Listen, Grandma, keep repeating yourself.
No, but the elephant.
But do you get it?
I don't know. I don't know much about boys' things, but I know about bras. And I know you're gonna love Nikki Bickies. There are already elephant underwear. See, I'm late to this party.
No, I'm sure there are, right? Like...
Yeah. Lift and separate. That's Christelle. I take no credit for that. That was Christelle's contribution to this conversation. No elephant. Okay. All right. Wait, they're ready for a ring again.
Oh.
Team, we just did one. Is Team SG okay? Are you guys okay?
I don't know.
Look, Alexis.
How about a generator?
Calcium.
I'll show a generator.
Okay. These are pretty. These are 5-inch peach moonstone generators for under $50. And peach moonstone has quartz in it, by the way. So, because it's feldspar.
Show this. Yeah, you can really see. Oh,
It's
there you
got
go. You see
beautiful
that?
flash.
Yeah.
So peach moonstone, from elephant underwear to peach moonstone peonies. Little generators for you. You can put those in your underwear. This one, now peach moonstone is actually a really great stone for creativity in all seriousness, and the flash on these is really beautiful. So these come from Madagascar. These are traditional 6-sided generators. compared to the nephrite ones that were 8-sided generators. So these are more traditional. Cut, and like I said, these can be the centerpiece of the
look
grid.
at that, you guys.
It's a beautiful shot. So Moonstone is a member of the feldspar family. It has this quality called agilurescence or aventurescence.
Fancy words.
That is the shimmer that you see in the feldspar stones. Now, if you might be looking at that thinking, I've seen that shimmer on amazonite. You have. Amazonite is a member of the feldspar family, and it also displays agilurescence or aventurescence. Isn't that pretty? It's super, super good quality. So these are under $50. I have 50 of them. Peach Moonstone is a stone of the full moon, so that's a perfect time to use it because the full moon is all about expanding, expressing, illuminating energy. But the sacral chakra, which is what this particular stone activates, is all about creativity, passion, and desire. So if your sex drive needs a boost, this is a good stone for that. If you felt like you're in a creative rut, you ever feel like that? I do sometimes. I mean, I'm a writer by training, and if I ever have writer's block, which is not all that often, but it does happen, this is one of the stones I go to. Peach Moonstone, Blue Lace Agate are my favorite stones for creativity. So if you don't have this in your collection yet, this is a really good one. So these are $49, and I have 50 of them, and they're super pretty. Yeah, I was playing with that this morning in the light play. It's like every other face has the whole light.
Yeah.
Really stunning. Yeah, and if you're new to Peach Moonstone, this is one of my favorites. Moonstone comes in like the kind of the creamy beige, and then it comes in peach, and it comes in black. And they're all beautiful in their own right, and they all activate different chakras. You know, your sort of peachy or your creamy kind of white moonstone and rainbow moonstone activates the upper chakras. But this is lower. Lower.
Get low.
Come lower. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, it's super pretty for $49, especially because it ships for free, or it's $5 if you're outside the US. So you would not normally pay $49, including shipping, for a 5-inch Peach Moonstone generator like that. So that's a really good value too.
Not that quality.
Yeah. So congratulations. There's enough of those too. Like I said, we have 50 of them. So if you want one, you should be able to get one, which is exciting. Happy for you. I love it. Rachel wants all the Ganeshas. And Andrea wants the inner child pendants.
We'll get there.
I know. I'm glad you're excited too. I thought today's lineup of magics
It's a good set,
was
yeah.
real good. We've got this celestial quartz that like it's my favorite thing in the whole show. So when we get there, I might be verklempt. I know. He is. He's chubby. He's also happy to see you.
Look, I'm working on it. I'm just,
Oh, it's not that kind of chubby. But you can work on that too if you want. It's his birthday.
What should I show?
This is like, it feels like it weighs 10 pounds. There's a lot of Dr. Pepper in there.
I'm really trying to hook you up.
So good to see you guys. Aww. I'm lucky. He's a cutie. Okay. Well, this is a Louis piece. We love our Louis at Stone Age. This is from Avalon. All of his jewelry comes from
Speaking of
Flash
boobs.
and Murray. She's got great ones, doesn't she? Look at that. I'm a real admirer.
Somebody get her an icky bicky.
Yeah, listen, she doesn't need an icky bicky. She's got them right where she wants them. But you know, Isis is known for that. This is Isis, and she's done in sterling silver 925 and 14 karat gold. And then she has a rainbow moonstone above her head. And look at that. The moonstone is so beautiful, it's beautiful from the back. It literally is like, watch me as I hold up the moon, right? He always does such magnificent designs. So Isis, of course, what is Isis? What is she not, right? I mean, she's an Egyptian queen. Alongside her beloved, she rules the underworld. When her husband was murdered and torn into parts by his brother, this is Egyptian mythology.
It always ends up that way.
Well, no, it's actually my favorite story. I know it sounds
with the
gruesome.
Egyptians, I mean.
So the word remember, the way I like to teach the word remember, because when we remember someone, we literally put them back together. We remember them. And Isis literally went across the entire country of Egypt, putting the pieces of her husband back together and revived him. So when we remember someone, we literally bring them back to life. I don't know, it's my favorite part of that legend. It's like, you know, because have you ever lost someone that you really loved? And it's like when you remember them, you put them back together, you know, you revive them. And I always think of Isis when I think of the word remember. So this is your remembrance. It's like you're holding up the moon and you're remembering who you are and you're remembering what it means to be alive, you know? Remember, darling. So I have 5 of these. They're under $60. Isn't that cool? So this is affordable, especially because it's a custom designer piece. Louis is the designer of this. He's a friend of mine, and he lives in Glastonbury, and he designs this incredible jewelry. And Louis to me is very Atlantean, you know what I mean, which is to say Egyptian, right? Because the Atlantean civilization was the civilization that gave way to the Egyptian civilization. So this one is $57, and I have 5.
That's really affordable for that.
And it will help you remember who you
That's
are.
a beautiful and very different piece, right?
You must read. I did an audio of the story of Isis and Osiris about 8 or 9 years ago. We probably don't have it anymore, but I told the story, just an audio of it. It's one of my favorite stories. I think when you love someone, you will cross a whole country to put them back together, don't you? To become their queen. That's Isis. Gives me chills. I love mythology so much, I really do. It has been the joy of my life to know it and learn it and then to teach it. It's the joy of my life. So cheers!
Congrats!
Aw, thank you, April. I just love it so much. But you know what I love about mythology is? I love thinking about the fact that my ancestors told these same stories. You know what I mean? These aren't just our stories. These are stories across space and time.
And the kids love them.
And they love it. Oh
They
my
love
God.
the stories. It's just something inherent about us, like innate. It's just, we love to pass down those stories, right?
Everybody's husband was their brother back then. We can't judge people for that. You know.
Everyone has many options, I guess.
We have a lot of norms now in our society that they didn't obey. Like, you know, you slept with a lot of people and some of them were the same sex as you and like, you know what I mean? Like, and that was just like, it wasn't a thing. You know what I mean? It was just like, you kind of just did your thing. Now we have these sort of rules and categories, and if you do this, you're that, and if you do that, you're this, and all these things. But, you know, our ancestors were a little more, they went with the flow. Okay.
Down with OPP?
They were down with OPP, and they had a lot of OPPP. They did. We would be so judgmental of our ancestors, I can't even tell you. And they would be like, you guys are boring. Yeah, anyway, it's a pharaoh thing.
It reminds me of Austin Powers when he came back from like the 70s after being like frozen. And he was like, grr, baby. And they're like, no, not anymore. Not anymore. No more grr.
They were very grr.
They were very grr.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, we
What do you
have
wanna know?
Moonstone generators. Oh, we still have some of those left, if any.
Wait, Moonstone generators.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you'd like a Moonstone generator, they're $49. And you can just say Moonstone generator, $49 sold if you want one.
All right.
Yeah. Okay.
So now we are going to switch to Sphere, baby.
Tourmaline.
Heavy sucker.
Mastina.
Heavy
Yes.
sucker.
Yeah, these are, you know, this is no joke, right? We'll get Tater Child, I've got you, it's coming. Okay, these are black tourmaline spheres under $90 for 4 inches,
They're
3.5 to
gorgeous.
4 inches.
And the
These
polish on these is nice.
I'm gonna tell you something. When I started Sage Goddess, I was able to get 6 or 12 black tourmaline spheres, and the price back then for a size like this was closer to $250. So to see these at under $90, this is one of those ones where I thought it was a mistake. This is black tourmaline, solid black tourmaline. They're heavy. Black tourmaline is the most protective stone of people, places, and things. So if you don't have black tourmaline, and remember, spheres radiate energy in all directions. That's the reason we love them, right? Generators make like a fountain, like a vortex of energy that kind of loops around, but spheres just radiate. So, and this can live outside. So you can put this outside your home, inside your home, but you gotta have a piece of black tourmaline in your collection for your space. Now, obsidian is a very different, obsidian is glass, and tourmaline is a different mineral. So obsidian is glass, which means it's amorphic in its crystal structure. Tourmaline is hexagonal in its crystal structure. Obsidian comes from Mexico, and Tourmaline comes from India and Brazil. The two places in Pakistan where you'll find black tourmaline. Aren't they gorgeous? This size is impossible to find. We couldn't even really find many comparisons online to price compare it because the size.
The quality on this is really
it's insane. That's what I'm saying. I have 50 of them. If you don't have black tourmaline sphere, like you want to do a quick price comparison, under $90 for 3.5 to 4 inches.
Can we underlist buy one?
You want to keep one?
I want to keep one.
Okay.
It's really nice.
We have 49.
We have 40.
Do we have a black pillow? Can you show it on the black pillow or a purple pillow?
Yeah.
I do like to recommend.
I kind of like it on the
velvet
purple.
pillows. I like it on the purple. We have these velvet pillows at sagegoddess.com.
Yeah,
We
like
custom made them for your spheres so they don't roll around. And you should get a pillow for it.
Can I have a pillow too? Can I get a pillow with mine?
Happy birthday, darling.
Oh, thanks. Is that the special?
No, it
okay.
isn't. I'm so excited about your gift. I bought this gift like 3 months ago because I was like, I'm not going to find anything better than this. It's so pretty. Okay, so these are $89 if you would like one, and I have 50 of them.
49.
Oh, sorry, $49 of them at $89. The gold pillow is pretty too. Yeah,
Oh,
Marita's
yeah,
asking about that. That is nice too. You can see it changes the look and feel, right? On the gold, that's a cool combination. The colors of alchemy are gold and black, right? So that gives me kind of an alchemical feel. And then the purple and black is like
I like that purple and black.
Hogwarts.
Yeah. I like that.
And then the black on black, which is what I would do.
You like the
I'm
black
a tone on tone kind of girl. Congrats if you're getting one. I think they're
Yeah,
beautiful.
I kind of like that purple. It gives it that.
The purple's pretty cool.
Yeah, it gives that pop, you know.
And Team SG, will you guys put up the link for the velvet pillows when you have a chance? Your sale code for today is something, I don't know.
Just type velvet in sagegoddess.com.
Yeah, or you can find it there.
Because otherwise you'll leave the sale.
Yeah. So congratulations. Pretty exciting. And congrats. So Melanie and Tiffany and Jenny got one of the Moonstone generators too. Really happy for you guys. There's such pretty things today.
Oh, I put this in my office.
See, me too likes the black on black.
Do you?
It's just good to have a black tourmaline sphere. And I can't remember the last time we had 4-inch ones. I mean, it's just not something
No,
we
that's
have very
and
often. And cherry
these
quality.
these are perfectly symmetrical.
Yeah.
They did a great job on these. So.
Tourmaline ain't easy to carve into a sphere.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, first of all, you didn't get the piece large enough, but then like
But it's not easy to carve.
That's really well.
So Obsidian, much easier, much softer, because you're dealing with glass, right? Tourmaline, that's a whole different ball of wax. I'm glad you like the cups, Kelsey. I certainly will try to keep bringing them to you. And like I said, if you ever want to design one, I really can't tell you enough how beautiful Nicole is, and you'll have fun with her. She'll become a friend of yours, and then you'll want her to make you all the things. So if you ever don't see what you're looking for here, I really recommend at least having a conversation with Nicole. She's one of a kind. Okay, this wand is also one of a kind. I don't know how you're going to choose between the wands tonight.
There's some
really
terrific ones.
This one is the centerpiece. Well, I guess we can talk about the points first. These are Lemurian Cords points. One of them has chloride, I believe. Is that the one? Yeah, that one on the bottom has a little bit. Not too much, but just a little bit of chloride there for healing.
Is that a phantom?
Is it? I didn't see a phantom. I think it's just got some magics in it, like rainbows and things.
It's the cut.
Yeah.
It's just the cut, but it's something
beautiful.
else.
But you can see the Lemurian lines. And then as you come up the side, this one has turquoise, or is it amazonite? I think it's amazonite.
Oh, it is amazonite.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, amazonite cabochons. There's a little pear-shaped. They're both pear-shaped. Amazonite is the stone of authentic truth and expression, and I don't know, amazonite does so many things, but it opens your throat chakra, and in my opinion, it's the best throat chakra stone. Turquoise is second, Aquamarine's third. But the centerpiece of this wand is where the magic's at. That's Pentagonite.
What's Pentagonite?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked. So Pentagonite is a member of the zeolite family.
No questions.
Stones. Please hold your questions. I would be so shitty at a sale like that. I would just ask questions.
Oh my god. What time is it? Can I go to the bathroom?
I'm hungry. What do you have to eat?
What's your name again?
This is why I get kicked out of places. Okay, so what's Pentagonite? Okay. And Adria's asking how to work with your sphere. Just remind me, I'll come back because we're gonna have some other spheres tonight, Adria. So if I forget to talk about that because we're focusing on the wand, just remind me.
I love
and
the
I'll come
copper
back to
mixed
it.
with silver on this too.
Yeah, so there's copper with 925 sterling on this one. Copper conducts energy. Sterling magnifies energy. Okay, and clarifies energy too. Sterling silver does. The center stone Pentagonite. What's unique about it? Okay, it's related to Cabochon. Have you seen Cabochon? Cabansite. Pentagonite, which you hear the word pentagon. Why is it called Pentagonite? If you look at Pentagonite under a microscope, those little blue pieces actually crystallize in the form of a 5-pointed star.
Yeah,
Penta in Greek means 5.
There you go.
So you can't see the stars now, but under a microscope you would. Aren't these incredible? I've never seen a Pentagonite
No.
cabochon. So I kind of like had to wipe the drool from the corner of my mouth.
So
when
there's
I saw this
Cabochon,
piece.
which is a pretty penny.
Really rare.
And then there's Pentagonite.
Pentagonite is twice the price of Cabochon.
Now a lot of times, miners or any folks selling it don't know the difference. They just see the blue stone.
Yeah, you will see Pentagonite sold as Cabochon. If you know the difference, you know? Yeah. Okay, are you ready? This one is... It's actually the most affordable of the 4.
I know.
Holy shit!
I saw this, and that mix between the copper and the silver, I was like,
This is under $800.
look at that, guys.
Get your fingers ready.
Look at the rainbow in that top piece. You see that?
So gonna be you? It's $799. 7.5 inches, 925 in copper, Pentagonite, Lemurian Cords.
Let's see if I can show what I was seeing
Holy shit.
up in that top point.
Yeah, do you want to see Dave's gifts? I'll post a picture of it tomorrow.
You see how it almost looks like there's a phantom in that tip? At the very top.
It looks like, you mean like kind of gauzy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it, but I don't think it's a phantom. But, well, actually it could be, Dave.
I know, it's real close.
It looks like it's mirroring the growth pattern, which is what a phantom, it could be.
That's why I'm like, it might be. But then the cut also is, on the back is higher. So I think it's just the cut. But man, that's
Yeah,
it's
the
gorgeous.
points on these wands are always super juice. They're always super juicy. So congratulations.
Show that.
We'll get there in just a few minutes. Cecilia Rodriguez, thank you for coming. I'm glad you're excited to see it. The Celestial Citrine, Smoky Citrine is amazing. It has a baby, I know, see her, right? Let's see, who got that one? Breezy Ray. Congratulations. Very, very excited for you. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Rachel's husband's birthday is on the 26th.
Oh, that's cool.
You guys are birthday twins.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how you're going to decide between these wands. I will tell you, you don't want this one, it's okay. Okay. I never put something in the sale that I think belongs to me because I don't want to play that game. Like, if it's
Like
in
a
the
cuff?
I didn't put that in the sale. I took it out of the sale.
This old thing?
Listen, you with your shoes, I'll take a cuff.
I got a new pair of shoes. They're white.
He used to
They just got delivered today. White pair of shoes.
He used to give me shit about buying
With blue.
crystals. Because I still buy crystals. Might surprise you. I still go on Etsy at night and get in a whole bunch of trouble, okay?
They're actually blue with white. But I'm just saying,
We have no more issues
They're gonna
because
be
he has
white with
he has
blue.
a shoe problem. So when my new crystal arrives and I'm like, I used to go, well, I don't know, oh yeah, I've had that forever. Shit, anyway, let's change the subject, right? I don't even do that anymore. Now a new crystal arrives, I'm like, yeah, what about it? Want to talk about your shoes? Oh, you don't want to talk about that? Oh, then we're not going to talk about my crystal.
yeah.
That man needs shoes like I need crystals.
Look at that point. Look at that point. Look at the top. Look at the top.
I figure I'm supporting other shop owners. I bought myself a stained glass thing on Etsy today, and it's like a little plant stick, and I'm real excited about it.
Is it tonight's sale?
No, I bought it
Okay,
from an
well,
Etsy.
let's talk about what it is.
Oh. Oh yeah, I'm here, huh?
Oh,
Okay. Anyway, there's some really pretty stained glass artists on Etsy I've just discovered. Okay. Anyway, this one is, I'm not going to go into all is Veracruz Amethyst on the top. Now, if you were with me for the preview today, you heard me talk about this already. Everything about this is special. There's a huge Veracruz Amethyst there, which is that triangular form of, I see you, Camellia Bean, we're getting there. Is that triangular form of amethyst from the eastern coast of Mexico and Veracruz. Then it winds down. This one has 2 radiant cut rose amethysts. There's one. Rose amethyst is an amethyst that's somewhat pink, okay? So if you look at that and you're like, that looks kind of pink, do you see it? Like it catches the light? Rose amethyst, okay? Then it comes down to a centerpiece of this druzy aura quartz. And I like it because that's where your thumb kind of goes to hold the wand. Like it feels good there. It's like a handle. It's like a button and it takes you to another dimension. And then there's another rose amethyst. But come to me, darling, the bottom. Okay, then you have your sterling silver fairy, and at the bottom, holy shit, okay? This is a Brazilian etched and phantom quartz, or sorry, amethyst point. But do you see the tip of it? So calcite grew over that amethyst, and so it's got the snow cap. It's the only completely snow-capped calcite druzy phantom amethyst point I've ever seen like that before. And it's on your wand. Doesn't it look like sugar? That's all calcite crystals. And calcite is the stone of happiness and contentment, and amethyst is for peace and balance and detoxification. This is like a sugar fairy wand. Isn't it beautiful?
Sugar.
It's your sugar fairy wand. People talk about sugar daddies and sugar mamas. I want a sugar fairy.
Why you gotta be so fly?
Really? Okay, this one is the second most affordable of the 4 wands. Isn't it really, really pretty? It's icing on your cake, baby. This one is $950.
I like cake.
8 inches, $950. Who's gonna get the sugar fairy wand? And it's double terminated, so you can open circles, close circles, activate grids. Like there's nothing you can't do. You can send and receive energy at the same time. Pretty gorgeous, isn't it? Yes. And that is 14 karat gold with 925. The other one had some copper detailing. This one has the gold detailing. You will not regret that. And
Oh,
when
Annette,
when
you didn't get a sphere and you wanted one?
Annette
Was it
has
which?
one.
The Tourmaline sphere?
Yeah. You need to keep yours. We'll get another one for Annette.
Alright.
Can you make a mental note that Annette Chastain wants this Tourmaline sphere?
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Just put it right there.
Right, where? Where?
Right.
No.
Look, Annette, I put you in his brain. Marcy Diaz got that. Yay!
Congrats,
You're my sugar fairy. I'm gonna call you sugar fairy from now on. You have to make officially a new YouTube handle, Marcy Diaz, because you're now the sugar fairy. Imagine if that becomes Marcy's like new business. Like now she's the sugar fairy. She's known worldwide for her sugarness.
Honestly, go buy the domain right now.
I just made up a whole new life for you,
Seriously.
Marcy Diaz.
Right now. Leave.
Um,
Go buy it.
I have 2 different kinds of spheres left in the sale. I do, and they're pretty magical, so I'm excited for you to see. All right, congratulations, you guys. Okay. Oh, you're doing all the wands right now. Okay.
I'm on a roll.
You are on a roll.
Look at that.
This one, you guys, is so nuts. That is citrine at the top, a very light citrine, and it has a little bit of chlorite magic in there. So that's healing and abundance. Okay. Then you come down, there's 3 cut faceted citrines for your past, your present, and your future.
With fuzz. Free fuzz.
And you get free animal hair now
Yeah.
in our house. And then there's an aventurine angel because you come down, a little flower in the leaf. Aventurine is the stone, that green one of good luck and growth and fertility and new opportunities. And then, but you haven't seen the best part
Got the
yet.
gold and the silver.
And look at that, it's like the flowers and the vines and the dragonfly. And dragonflies are magics, right? Because they
Those-
shapeshift and they have color change properties. They're super magical.
What is that? What could that
Holy
be?
shit! gotta get the light on that one part where it just like does a dance. That's an Aquamarine Shiva Lingam on the bottom. No joke. Which is the most powerful emotional healer of any gem or mineral I've ever worked with. And it's like, it's got light play on all the surfaces. It's so beautiful. I know. So Aquamarine for emotional healing. You know what this wand does for me? I'll just tell you energetically what it does for me. You know how a lot of us grew up thinking that like money was bad, or we didn't deserve it, or we'd never have enough of it. You know, those limiting beliefs around money. I don't know if you grew up with that, but I did. And those are hard to shake because they live somewhere deep in your subconscious. If you're somebody who struggles with money because you feel like you're either not worthy or there's never going to be enough, this is your get over it wand, so that you can move past those limiting beliefs and heal them and start to achieve a greater level of prosperity in your life. For me, that's what this wand is all about. And that angel's like, listen, honey, we're going to move you past all of that, and you're going to start bringing in the sitch. You want a flashlight on that? Dave has a flashlight somewhere. This one is expensive because you don't see a flashy aquamarine egg every day, and then you've got all those cut faceted citrines and everything. This one is under 1,100. Are you ready? And it's 7.5 inches in sterling silver and 14 karat gold. $1,099. Your angel of prosperity to help you heal your limiting beliefs. A lot of us grew up with it, but you know, a lot of us, our parents were immigrants, and you know, the immigrant life is not an easy life.
The stones are beautiful, but I have to say, that's probably my favorite little part right in there. It's like a little
garden.
Yeah, it's a little garden.
It is a garden.
I like that.
I like it too. Isn't that beautiful? So congratulations. Each one of these has such a different tonight's wands, and it's like, how do you choose? But they're all very different. And so I always say it's different people who'll be connected to each one, because it's very unlikely that one person would say, yeah, all of those wands are for me. You know, it's like there's probably one person really who's going to feel connected to each. Yeah. So congratulations. I'm very happy for you. That's sweet. Karen wished you happy birthday.
Thank you, Karen.
Isn't it special? I think it is too. Okay, and then the last wand for tonight, and then we'll move on to...
Did I overwand it?
A little, because they want the inner children and the Ganeshas and the celestial and the spheres. We'll get there. Okay. This wand is the last of the four, and it's a holy shit too. That's why I'm saying.
Holy shit! Oh, look at that lab, you guys. I don't want to get ahead of myself,
you're
but
giving it away. Usually you're
sorry.
like,
Wait. Okay. All right. There we go. I mean.
Well, Kelsey, this is that one. I mean, this is insane. So this is Aquamarine Cords. That's a double term at the top and the bottom. So this is a double terminated wand that's terminated with double terms. You know that means it's double the power, right? If you are trying to send or receive healing with a double wand, that's the fastest transfer of energy you could experience. If you've never worked with a double wand, this is a unique.
I'm trying to hide it.
Well, dude, the cat's out of the fox is out of the bag, as the case may be.
Fox is out of the bag, or the cat?
What does the fox say? I've never seen a fox carved into labradorite that looks like that. There's this gold across his face. Yeah, you got it. Now, here's what I'm going to tell you. Can you hold space for something for just a second? Flip it upside down again. When this wand first came home to me, no, the other way. That's right side up. Can you flip it upside down? I thought it was an angel. I didn't think it was a fox.
I thought it was an octopus.
Okay, but can you guys erase fox from your mind for a second? Can you see how the fox's nose upside down looks like the angel's head?
No.
And then it's coming down and it's her wings behind her? You don't see it?
No.
And it comes down in like tendrils in front of her?
No.
Nobody sees the angel?
No.
Do you see the angel?
It's okay. Seeing things.
You really don't see an angel? Now I feel like I'm fucking nuts. Oh, they do see it. Okay, I'm like, well, shit, man. I haven't even had any she's a she's a fangel. She's an angelox.
Or an octopus.
Or a fox. Okay, good. I actually prefer it as the angel. Just me personally. But I love fox medicine too. Fox medicine. No, nobody saw an octopus.
Octofox.
I'm just kidding. Somebody did see the octopus. Okay, good. Vanya sees the angel. Okay. It's a nine-tailed fox, or a angel with a lot going on. And then, but we have to talk about the stone.
Oh yeah,
at the bottom.
sorry. We got lost there.
Okay. This little stone, listen, it's not even like the star of the show, right? Because that fox is the star of the show. But this is a crazy little piece down here. This is tangerine quartz with lepidocrocite in it, which I've never seen before.
I like the leaves.
Okay, lepidocrocite heals trauma. Tangerine quartz stimulates and activates the sacral chakra. And so this is like trauma healing, throat chakra, inner vision, fox medicine, angels. Like, I don't even know. This is an intense wand. It's like, yeah, you're right. No, wait, there's more, right? It's your angel wand. This one is the same price as the last one, $1,099. It's gorgeous. It is really stunning.
It's very pretty. Mm-hmm. It's pretty.
$1,099. I know. Nine-tailed fox has special meaning, but I'm drawing a blank. Help me remember. I don't know. Anybody want to help Jeannie? Because I want to know what's a nine-tailed fox. I haven't heard, but I'm all ears. It's so pretty, isn't it? Congratulations, I know. And then I want to know, are you going to work with it as an angel wand or a fox wand? I don't think anyone's going to be working with it as an octopus wand. So now I'm going to bug you, whoever got it, and go.
We're just going to agree to disagree.
Angel or fox or angel or fox or angel or angel.
Oh, well, hello.
Oh, that's nice.
He can come in for a minute. And he's good. Bodhi says hello.
Hello, mamas. It's so good to see you. He's going to lick my pits.
Okay, go with Zoe. Go with Zoe. Go, 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 go. Good boy. Thank you, Zoe. It's like weight crystals. That's our newest addition.
He's so much fun. He's such a good boy.
4 months old. 4 or 5 now?
He's almost 6 months old, babe.
No, he's 4 months old.
April, May, June, July, August, September. He'll be 6 months old on September 22nd.
He's 5 months old.
So Bodhi,
He's a good dog.
He
Man,
is.
he is just...
That dog has had like 3 accidents since he got home, and only because we didn't let him
I
out.
gotta knock on wood here.
He's so good.
He's really good.
He came to us potty trained, so we got really lucky.
And he's a shop dog.
He has a little bell that he rings when he has to go to the bathroom.
He's abusing it though when he wants to go play. Right?
Yeah, so he's found out that if he rings his bell, we will come and answer the door.
And I think he's always like, hate the game, not the player. Yeah.
He goes and rings his bell, and he stands there, and he doesn't have to pee. He just wants to go play.
He just
outside.
wants to go play.
He's a cutie pie.
What would you like to show? Why don't you pick something? You want the Kyanite ring?
No, babe. They've asked for the. If you show one more thing that is not an inner child or a Ganesha, they're gonna leave. Now we do have the Moldavite, so.
No, it's.
Can you guys help him?
You want a ring? So you're saying you want a ring?
It makes you happy, Karen?
How about an inner
I
child?
would love you, Karen.
You want an inner child?
Let's do inner children.
Inner children.
You guys have waited a long time.
Inner children.
I always think of Alexis when we do inner children because Alexis is the queen of finding inner children. Back to like your early days, Alexis.
She was. Yeah, I remember that.
No, she used to find quartz like super rare ones in like the general kind of bowl that we had them in. I'm like, how'd you find that in there? Okay, they see they're helping you. Look, they want Moldavite, topaz,
I can't read
inner
it.
child. No,
I don't
yes,
have
you
my
can.
glasses on. I can't.
I will help you.
Ring.
No, your vision is better than mine, so that's not true. Okay. Oh, I love that.
Oh, whoa.
Look at that.
What you
Deanna
got?
says, I have 2 bloodhounds. Both are bell trained and abuse the bell to go outside.
They abuse the bell, don't they?
Hate the game, not the player.
Yeah, oh, seriously.
Okay.
And on one hand, you're like, this is great. This is great. You need something,
He's so
you say
smart.
something. See something, say need
He goes
something.
over
Say
and like rings his bell.
but then I ring the bell just to like, it's like, come on.
Yeah, Alexis is the super finder today. She really is.
Nurse Cindy is with her?
Is she?
Is she with her now?
She's with my mom. Oh my God, is she really? Can you go back up in the feed and see if she posted? Oh my God, Nurse Sandy's with my mom. I swear to God, I'm gonna cry. How am I not gonna cry? I am here with your mom.
Where? Where do you see that?
Right there, Nurse Sandy.
Oh yeah, hey.
Can she hear me, Sandy? I love you, Mom. I love you. I'm so proud of you. You did it. See, you were so scared. And everything turned out just great. I love you, love you, love you.
That's very sweet.
Thank you, Sandy, for going and seeing my mom. I love you, Mom. I'm so proud of you. You did a great job today. You'll be back home before you know it. I can't even tell you what that means, that Sandy's with my mom right now. Because I can't be there. Holy shit, that's so amazing. I love you, Mom. I'm so proud of you. Okay. Whew. I need a minute. Why don't you talk about something? Oh, you don't know about those. Shit.
You want me to talk about men's underwear again? While we're here.
I love you, Sandy. I can't even tell you what that means to me today. My heart is just so full of gratitude for you. Holy shit. I love you guys so much. Okay. Thank you for letting me have that moment. Oh, Sandy, you're an angel. You're a true angel. Sandy made me the coolest thing for my birthday. It's sitting downstairs in the kitchen. It's a lion statue, and it's fully decorated. Like it's got like feathers, and it's holding crystals, and it's got a crown, and there's like a beta quartz on its head, and it sits in my kitchen. Sandy, it makes me happy, makes me smile every day. I love you so much. Oh, it's the best. You know, nothing else matters, right? Health is the most important thing we have, so love you guys. Okay, inner child. So what's an inner child? Well, let me show you, darling. It's so cool that she's there.
Yeah, it is.
My mom will love you, and she'll just talk your little ear off, and you know what? You know what you say to her? I have to go, Marie. Thank you so much, right? Because at some point it's like, you know, she'll tell you some stories, and I know you have other things to do. So don't forget. I love you, Mom. Don't talk her ear off. She's an amazing human being. Okay. So what inner child quartz is when quartz is growing. So see the bigger rectangle, and then you can see there's a shooter coming up inside of it, right? There's a point. There's a point pointing in. If he turns that around, what you're going to see is that that's actually inside the crystal. Okay. So there's two forms of interference. Okay, when the quartz is growing inside. If it's attached to the outside, that's an inner child. I love you, Mom. I love you, love you, love you. It's so cool that Mom's here with us. I'm so proud of you, Mom. I'm so proud of you. You did so great today. What a trooper you are. You're a fighter, Mom. I love you. And all your angels are with you, Mom. We just blessed you in prayer all morning. I hope you could feel it. I love you. And Sandy's the best.
Thank you, Sandy.
Okay. So if the internal quartz point is attached to the crystal, like you saw in the back, that's an inner child. When it grows all the way in and dislodges, so it's not attached to the outside, that's called a manifester. So there's inner children and manifestors. Manifestors are incredibly rare. Okay, so if this is an inner child, which is incredibly rare, manifestors are about 100 times that rare. You very rarely see a completely floating crystal inside of another crystal. I have one piece that I got eons ago in Tucson. I've never actually seen any manifesting pendants. So this is as close as you can get to that magic. We have 3 of the medium, which is this size, I believe, and then we have 4 of the large. They're all under $190, which is, I think, the best price we've had.
Gorgeous that is.
That is under $190, and I have 4 of them. Now that's a double inner, isn't it? There's 2, right? I believe there's 2 crystals inside of that. Sometimes, yeah, that's a double inner child. Let me show you the size of this one because it is,
Let me go there.
look at that. It's real big. It's got a big shooter. The large ones have bigger shooters than the medium ones.
That's a big one.
Yeah, so
Small one.
Janisa, yeah, let me try to explain it better. So pretend this is the crystal, okay? Let me just have myself back for a minute. When the crystal's growing in, but it's still attached, so you know when I turn that around, you can still see it on the back wall, that's an inner child. Sometimes the crystal grows in and actually floats loose inside, so it's not attached to the back wall anymore. That's a manifester. I know it's hard to explain. I wish I had one to show you as an example. Okay, you ready? So the larger ones, like this size, are $189. I have 4 of those. And the smaller ones are $169. I have 3. So they're $20 apart. The smaller ones are about 1.5 to 1 3/4 inches. The larger ones are 1 3/4 to 2.
They're all sizable though, and they're just gorgeous.
They're huge. I know. I know. God, it's really an incredible gift for Sandy to be there with my mom, because I haven't had energy flow through my system in the last like 12 hours until now. Like I can feel this huge release of energy. What a gift that is.
Beautiful pieces.
My inner child feels good right now, and you're getting an inner child, which is very exciting. So
yeah, it totally is.
Yeah, it's a double.
Yeah.
What's cool about the inner child, they say that it really does heal the inner child. So if you have challenges from childhood, or you know, something, your little girl or your little one inside needs support, that's the piece to wear. It heals that little one inside of you. Which honestly, if you think about it, is really what spiritual work is all about. Most of us still have a little person inside who has needs that didn't get met, you know what I mean? And so now that we're adults, the lucky thing is we're prepared to meet those needs. And crystals help. Aw, thank you for praying with her. She's still scared and sleepy. Yeah. I told her last night though, I was sitting with her and you know, she was telling me how scared she was, and I turned around and looked at her and I'm like, you're tough as shit. And she's like, I know, I am. And I'm like, no, but like, for real. I mean, my mom's been through a lot. I'm like, you're tough as shit. It made her laugh. I'm like, you can pretend you're all scared. You taught me how to be tough. Now I'm gonna tell you, you gotta be tough, right? Big love to you guys. Okay. This is fun. I get to talk about Moldavite. Now,
this one, I'm not sure if it's you know, from the weight, because I don't have a.
You don't have to. I put them in the order. And
Oh, you did?
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Or 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry. So don't screw it up, because I had it all exactly how it was supposed to be. I'm sure my mom is feeling the big wave of energy. I'm sure you can imagine how this feels for me, because you guys have, you know, had your parents or lost your parents, or it's like, it's one thing when you love your parents, it's something when other people do, like what Sandy just did, or like a lot of you've got to know my dad over the years, and he's just like the sweetest pea on the planet, and you just love him so much, and it's just really cool when other people love your parents, you know? And my parents are worthy of it. My mom's been everybody else's prayer warrior my entire life. My mom is an incredibly powerful spiritual warrior. She really is. She's gotten people through things you wouldn't believe. And my dad is like genuinely one of the kindest people I've ever known in my life. So they're worthy of that love, you know, but...
She's sleeping and waiting for her.
Okay, good. Mwah. The sweet dreams, mama, mama. Okay, Moldavite. Now this is not just anybody's Moldavite. This is called Bessette. Bessette Moldavite comes from Bessette, Czechoslovakia. It's actually a small town, and so Moldavite comes from slightly different parts of Czechoslovakia. This particular village, what's different about it is the markings on it. They tend to have these very fine micro markings, and they kind of have like hedgehoggy type appearances to them. So but do you see the micro, and then how it'll kind of go in like a tree formation a little bit. So all of these are certified to be from Bessette, Czechoslovakia, which sort of puts it in a separate category I see, Stacy. Thank you so much for, feeling the energy. I appreciate it. So we have 5 different sizes.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Kissed by the Sun.
What happened to Kissed by the Sun? I didn't see.
Both of her parents died from COVID in January. But so many people came out. She said she was really touched.
I see you. Yeah, it's been such a challenging time, hasn't it? I see you, and I'm really sorry for your loss. And I'm glad you got to have that feeling. You know what I mean? It's just such a gift, isn't it? It really, really is. Okay. So, the smallest pieces on the right side of your screen are 2 grams. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These range from $189 to $279. Okay, so they go $189, $209, $229, $249, $279. By our estimates, they're worth about $50 more than our price.
Especially today's Moldavite prices.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Moldavite is one of the Synergy 12, and it is a form of Tektite. Tektite happens when a meteor strikes the Earth. When the meteor strikes the Earth, the power of the impact is so intense that it literally liquefies the Earth beneath it. And then it extracts part of the Earth, retracts out into the atmosphere, and then returns to the Earth as it cools in the atmosphere and forms this sort of hybrid molten glass sand material. Now, some people don't like it because it is extraterrestrial. There are parts of the meteor in this material. So you are literally dealing with something from outside of our solar system. However, that's why I like it. I like to have alien experiences and feel like I'm on another planet, in another dimension. And so a lot of you know Moldavite, and I'm sure you're sensing that the prices are really good, so just enjoy. We didn't have a lot of pieces to begin with.
There's not a lot. There's a couple.
I had 7 of the
1
small.
and 7.
I had 1 of the
1 and 7.
1 of the 3 gram. I had 3 of the 4 gram, 5 of the 5 gram, and 2 of the 6 gram. That's all I had. I know. It's really cool. And tektites come. I mean, I don't have any of the other kinds tonight to show you, but so when the meteor hit the Moldau Valley in Czechoslovakia, it's called Moldavite. When another meteor hit just outside of Egypt, in the Eastern Saharan Desert, that's called Libyan gold. When a meteorite hit Colombia, that's called Colombianite. So there's these different, and then there's Monazite, which comes from Indonesia. They're all Tektite materials, meaning they're all glass that's formed as a result of these meteoric collisions. And they're all roughly between 13 and 20 million years old. Czechoslovakian Moldavite is 18 to 21 million years old, which is really even hard to wrap your head around, right? Like, that material has been here since every formation of everything that we pretty much, understand and experience as modern residents of this planet. So I'm glad you're excited. And cheers and congratulations. You got a good price on a really unique form of Moldavite. You can say, I have Bessette Moldavite. What's that? It's the hedgehog stuff.
Hedgehog!
Oh, I'm like, there's nothing there. I'm like, are you selling pillows over there? What are you doing? Kyanite rings. Congratulations. Oh, Tiffany, you will not be disappointed, darling. It's so exciting. Tibetan Tektite. Does it have a name? I don't think so. That's the Chinese Tektite. I don't think that has a name.
No.
It doesn't.
Not that.
But 9 times out of 10, when people are talking about the Synergy 12, they're talking about the Tibetan material, the Chinese material. But I don't think it has a name. It's like one of the only tektites that doesn't. You know what I mean? Interessante, isn't it? Now these are fun rings. These are adjustable kyanite rings. Kyanite is the only stone that automatically balances your chakras. Kyanite and orgasms. Balance your chakras. You don't want to do one, you do the other. That's what I say. You got a choice.
You do both.
Or you can put your ring on and do the thing. Do the ring and the thing.
Put a ring on it. It's adjustable.
Don't put a ring on that.
Oh, sorry.
Don't put a ring on that. Oh, I only have, oh wait, how much do I have? Where is this thing? Oh, here it is. I have 39.
Who am I? Where am I? What am I doing?
I don't know, I'm tired.
What?
I literally didn't sleep last night.
Huh?
That's why it's better for me not to have wine. I would be
Oh,
right
yeah.
now.
That'd be over.
Oh, Teresa, Manotas is from Colombia. Did you know about Colombianite? Isn't that cool? It's from your Earth. Isn't that beautiful? There's a few really beautiful crystals from Colombia. The Lemurian we have tonight, I think, is Brazilian, but there's a Colombian Lemurian. Have you seen it? It's fucking beautiful. And then, of course, the emeralds from Colombia.
Walter, they do have rings for that.
They do, but this is not that. And I'm going to say, I don't think this one will fit yours. No matter how much you pull it apart, you know what I mean? But put this on my finger. So these are 0.5 to 0.75. These are under $35 for a sterling silver adjustable ring. I have one and I wear it as a pinky ring because I think it's so super stinking cute as a pinky ring.
That is cute.
Isn't that cute? Also, kyanite stimulates your third eye. I'm just gonna go ahead and wear it on my pinky for you. I gotta pinch it shut a little bit because my pinky's a 3.5. So that's what it looks like as a size 3.5.
Tie pinky.
I have little teeny ones. But anyway, so balance alignment is really good for menopause. I'm going through menopause. This is a really good one to keep you, I mean, it's not going to balance your hormones. That takes either time or drugs. But this is at least going to sort of balance your energy in the field, right? Yeah. Kyanite comes from Brazil, mostly. This is Brazilian kyanite. There's different colors of kyanite. There's black and green and orange and blue, but the blue is the most common, but the blue is also the only one that instantly balances and aligns your chakras.
Is that a pun, Jenny?
You can come into almost any conversation I'm having, and at some point, the O word is going to come up. We end up going there at some point. These are $34, and I have 39 of them, if you would like. And you don't have to wear it on your pinky. I mean, you can wear it on any finger you want. But I did kind of size it up for that. It's cute, right? So again, if you wear it on your right hand, you are sending balance to people. If you wear it on your left hand, you are receiving balance. Cute. Very cute. I need to have more of those made because people are always asking me for kyanite rings. Blue kyanite. Black kyanite is a great clearing stone. That would actually be a cool one to have in an adjustable ring too. Remind me to think about that later.
Okay. What?
Wouldn't you like to have an adjustable black kyanite ring? Because I really would. I've never seen one before. But like I'm thinking about it now. I'm like, I kind of want that. Maybe you want it too. So congratulations. Cheers to your balance. It's cute, right? From back here, you're like, what is that? It looks like it could be a sapphire, or I don't know. I'm into it. I like it. I'm glad you like it too. Ooh, Guardians.
Look what I did.
Lucky,
Are you ready to see this?
Looky here, everybody.
Yeah. Let me just zoom out there, though.
Okay. I have the Emerald Guardian and the Spirit Amethyst, Spirit Guardian. You don't have to move it.
Well, I was just trying to get it in the frame of the.
You'd like to see a size one?
Camera.
Good to know. Okay. Blue is fun, and I like rings too. I always say I need more fingers. And you know, Zoe for a long time wasn't really into rings, and now she's wearing one on every finger. I feel really responsible for that. I did that.
Definitely responsible for that.
You have a pendant from last year? Kyanite's amazing. And then seriously, if you're going through menopause, blue kyanite's for business. It really does help. Yeah, it's not going to fix it, but it'll help you. Okay, so these are handmade for me in Glastonbury, England. These are the Guardians.
Which one do you want to go to first?
So I'm going to tell you about both. They're both the same price, by the way. The price is set by the artist, so they're always the same price. Each one is hand-designed, hand-molded, hand-carved, hand-dressed, and then hand-painted, and then the crystals are applied. So the one on the right side of your screen is the Emerald Guardian. She's holding two really beautiful, I believe those are Colombian emeralds.
That looks like it.
And those are Colombian emeralds in quartz matrix. Emerald is the stone of wisdom and discernment. And I love her, because what I love about her is she's tonal, right? So she's definitely emerald green, but then the color sort of bleeds down into this teal aqua color at her base. So she's kind of like heart and throat.
Did you like how I broke out the...
Well, we'll send you the pillow with her. I think you should have it. I think you should have that blue pillow for her, and we'll send you the purple one with the Spirit Cords goddess, because I think you should have her too. Aren't they perfect on their pillows? I know, it's like, how are you going to choose? And then the one on the left has Spirit Amethyst. And what that is Spirit Cords or Spirit Amethyst grows with like 1,000 terminations. It's a fairy stone. And she's got a Spirit Amethyst cluster in her hands. Do you see it? Will you turn her forward just a little bit too? Like she's got a lot of little, it's like 1,000 little points of that amethyst medicine in her hands. And then she's done in all the colors. So she goes from like this kind of like Cabernet color on the bottom up into kind of golds and oranges and a little bit of lavender on the top of her head. Aren't they beautiful? So these are both $750, Emerald Goddess or Spirit Amethyst Goddess. I know. Ooh, we need an orgasm bebop. Or just one that says, oh. Oh. It's very important. I know, how do you choose? They're both amazing. They're just different, you know what I mean? And one is more about peace and the other one's more about wisdom and discernment. Discernment's like becoming my word of the year. Because even though we're in the weirdest times, at least in my adult life that I can remember, I feel like our psychic gifts are increasing. Do you feel like that too? I feel like my psychic abilities are stronger. I feel like my gift of discernment is stronger in the last year, even though things are weirder. So I keep looking for the silver lining. Maybe that's the silver lining. Can a Sun Leo be attracted to everything blue? Oh yeah, totally, Kaisha. And I have my moments where I want all the blue, all the aquamarine, all the emerald. I have my moments. But they are, right? Do you feel it too? It's like the psychic channels are more open. So even though it's weird, I feel like I can trust my instincts better than ever. Yeah. You want to see the Lemurians? Okay. We can do the Lemurians. Why don't we do the Lemurians and then do the pyramids?
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
The Lemurians are really special. No, these are the Colombian ones. Woo! De Colombia. These are the Colombian Marines. Yeah, yeah.
A lot of fuzz on that pillow. Fuzzy. It's fuzzy, extra fuzzy.
There's a man who comes to Tucson. He's from Colombia, and I don't remember his name, but he's so sweet. He always gives me a gift. Gives Brooklyn a gift. But he's such a flirt. I mean, he's like kind of shameless, and it's kind of fun. You know what I mean? He's not just with me, like with everybody. He'll flirt with Dave. I mean, he's flirting with the world. It's like he's a party. He's like just a rock and rolling kind of. But I have a crystal from him that he gifted me in my closet. I have a little altar in there, and it's one of my favorite pieces. These are the Colombian Lemurians. I didn't realize that they were the Colombians, but they are. San Pablo de Borbur Municipality, Boyacá region, from the Peñas Blancas mine. Pretty cool, right? Oh, he's super flirty, very sexy man. But like I said, if your mom was there, he'd be flirting with her too. He's not, discriminating. Okay, the good news is, I only have, let's start with the largest. I only have one of the large, okay? It's 3.75 inches. Do you see Dave's fingerprint? Okay, when you see fingerprints through quartz, that's how you know. Can you turn it the other way so they can see your fingerprint? There you go. That's how you know you've got crystal clear. Now, my people collect these. My collectors collect these because we call them scanners. I can see that entire screen. I can actually see your comments through this. So what we do in crystal healing is we run these up and down the body. And for some of us, if this is your gift, it will get kind of gray or sort of milky where there's illness or disease. And that's called body scanning with crystals. Now you have to have an absolutely clear crystal to do that with. The only crystals, quartz crystals I've ever seen that are clearer than that are man-made. You don't want that because those are partly glass. So if you want the real deal, I've only seen Brazilian Lemurians this clear once. Most Brazilian Lemurians, as you've probably seen, are translucent. Look how you can see those lines. Now, if you don't know what Lemurian Cords is, I'm going to try to give you the 1-minute version. Ready? 13 to 15,000 years ago, there was a civilization housed off of the western coast of the US, all the way down to Australia and across down to the Indian Ocean, called Lemuria, or Mu. And that civilization was the inaugural civilization on this planet, according to legends. And there were priests and priestesses. Well, that civilization rose and fell. And when it was about to fall, the priests and priestesses knew that they were coming to their demise, and so they encoded or encrypted all of their wisdom into these Lemurian lines. And so the legend is that these crystals would be discovered at just the right time on our planet's evolution so that we could access and tap into that wisdom and then employ that wisdom. And the wisdom that they brought was wisdom of how to live in unconditional love and harmony. So here we are working with Lemurian crystals. We've only been working with them for about 100 years now, right? And it's like, are we the civilization that's meant to access that wisdom? But these are the Colombian Lemurians. Now, I could spend all night teaching you about how I think Colombia is also a Lemurian civilization. But I'd have to teach you about the rise and fall of the Aztec and Mayan empires. We don't have time to do that tonight. That's my 1-minute version. Now, there's only one of the huge pieces, okay? These are super duper rare, I should tell you. The largest is under $229, but I only have one of those, under $230. It is $229. This is 3.75 inches of the clearest Lemurian quartz you will ever see. The tip is pristine. I mean, everything about these crystals is incredible, but there's only one this size. The rest are less expensive. The rest are under $100, but if you want the big mama, there's one, and she is $229.
Okay. Any others?
Now,
you want to go in reverse order?
let's go small to bigger.
Okay.
So I have 17 of the 1.5 to 2 inches. Those are under $50. Then I have 26 of the 2 to 2.5 inches. Those are under $75. And then I have 8 of the 2.5 to 3 inch. Those are under $100. Okay. So small to large, they go 49, 74, 99. 49, 74, 99. And I have 17, 26, and 8. Ready to go. Can you lick the tip? Well, I suppose that you can. I will always say, when I teach you about quartz, I always talk about the mother cluster, which sounds funny. But, these all came from clusters in the mine, right? Can you imagine the mother cluster of these crystals? Can you imagine being in a mine with a cluster of crystals this clear? The vibration. Because the clearer the quartz, the higher the vibe is the legend. So you want the clearest quartz you can get when you're doing healing work with it. And you can scan with this, even the smallest piece, because the small is not that small. This needs to go to Sylvia Peluso. This needs to be made into a cup.
Actually,
this is not your average quartz point, so this needs to be made into something really, really special that you'll either wear or carry with you or something, because it's next level. I'm excited for you to get one. Did my Colombian sister get one? I thought it was so cool that Colombia was in the house tonight. Cheers, congratulations. Those are super special. Those are beyond. The clusters, if you've ever seen one, as I've seen them, it's like diamond light. You know what I mean? If you even hit it with a flashlight, it's like the light just refracts off every surface. It's like looking at a cluster of diamonds. Pretty magical stuff. Okay. Colombians are very proud of it too. If you ever talk to a Colombian, they'll say, oh, you've seen Brazilian Lemurian, but you haven't seen Colombian Lemurian. And they're not wrong. I mean, but then in Brazil, they found a cluster of Lemurian, remember, and it was super clear. And they're like, this is clearer than the Colombian. And I'm like, it's not really clearer than the Colombian. You know what I mean? Like the Colombiana is a little bit clearer. Okay, so congrats. We're not at Ganesha's yet. We're getting there. One step at a time. But I see you. I know you're excited. I'm excited too. Okay. These are shungite, and I have a total of almost 50 of these. I have 11 of the biggest and 3 dozen of the medium size. Actually, I think I'm going to keep one of the large because I don't have one. So we have 10 of the biggest one, and then we have 37 of the medium size. I want one for my office. This is, okay, there's like 100 things to tell you about this and drive him nuts. Ready? I'm gonna give myself 1 minute. It's 5:09. Hi, Denise. Okay. No, Ganesha's, we'll do Ganesha's soon next.
probably next.
Next, okay.
In fact, I can start setting them up while you do.
Okay. Ready? I'm gonna talk about shungite. Sujolite. Shungite.
Sugnite?
No, don't mess it up, because then I won't be able to not think about that. Okay, in the Roman civilization, they had aqueducts, okay? And inside of the aqueducts, there was a lining of shungite to purify the water. This began coming into awareness thousands of years ago as a way to filter water and all the impurities out of it. To this day, people even buy shungite from me to filter their water. They buy shungite powder to line their filtration system. So that remains the case. Now, what shungite does for water, it does for your auric field. So it cleanses and purifies. It keeps the good stuff in and the bad stuff out. It really does. But then, next level down, shungite is antibacterial and antimicrobial. And there's evidence that it removes impurities in the air, okay? It also blocks and mitigates the effects of electromagnetic frequencies. So I can't even begin to tell you how many people since the start of the pandemic came to me and were like, what do you have? What kind of shungite do you have? Now the Merkaba, which is the star shape on top, Merkaba means light spirit body in ancient Egyptian. It's sitting on top of a pyramid. This is like Atlantean technology. Okay, the Merkaba was the symbol, the shape that we used to move between dimensions as spiritual beings. The pyramids are what the Egyptians formed to try and reach the gods, right? They were like antenna. They were sound chambers for healing and spirit contact. So this is like Atlantean technology meets energetic purification. I mean, that's why I want to keep one. I just think it's kind of the coolest thing. We designed it, we had it manufactured. These don't exist anywhere else. This is a custom SG thing, so you're not gonna go find this on eBay. And I'm really proud of them because the quality is really good. We had smaller ones on SageGoddess.com. We kept the bigger ones for tonight, and they're all under $300. They are heavy AF, and this will still ship to you for free in the US. It's only $5 to ship outside, okay? The biggest one is 7 inches. The one he's touching is 6 inches tall, okay? But then it's also like, what would you say? It's like 5 inches wide.
Yeah, I'd say
And the
5
other
or
one
5
is
plus.
6.
I'd say 6, yeah.
So 6 by 7 inches of solid shungite carved into a pyramid with a Merkaba for under $300 and free shipping. Like, that's nuts. So are you ready? Again, I have more of the smaller one than I do of the larger. The small is 6 inches. I have 37. It's $259. The larger one is 7 inches. I have 10. It's $299. This is going to cleanse and purify and filter energy in your home or your office or wherever you choose to put this. I'm going to keep one for my office because I don't have a piece of shungite in my office at work yet, and I have it in almost every room of the house here at the house. I absolutely believe in it. Cleansing, filtration, purification, health, and also just keeping away weird shit. Which, I mean, all we do right now is think about ways to keep away weird shit.
Yeah, seriously.
So congratulations, whichever size you're getting. I don't think it matters. I mean, the smaller size is huge.
They're both massive.
So, I mean, it looks a little smaller compared to the other one because the other one is like dangerously huge. External use only, please don't sit on that.
There's that.
He loves it when I say stuff like that. So congratulations. Jacqueline says, second time watching, first time attempting to buy. How do I know if I was awarded
The
the
team will
Tourmaline
comment
sphere?
back. Congratulations.
Yeah, Jacqueline, so they will, if you go back through the feed, they say congratulations and then at all of the handles of the people who got the item. So that's how you'll know. They also put it on the event page tomorrow, but if you want to know tonight, it's in the feed. And they announce everything before we go. Isn't that crazy? You're going to be so excited when you open that box. It's one of those things that's like even cooler in person. No joke. You will love that. So congratulations. Okay, cool. You guys are still grabbing the Lemurians too.
There were 3. They commented there were 3 left over, but I don't think that.
I want to see what you do with it. You gotta wire wrap it or make it into jewelry. You just have to. You know I wear cords every single day. I never take my magician pendant off. Because you want to maintain a higher resonant frequency. It's what the higher your personal frequency is, the happier, the healthier you will be. The lower your frequency is, the more inclined you will be toward depression and anxiety. So it's really important to maintain your vibration. That's why you'll see a lot of us wearing cords all the time. And then the other stones kind of, will attune that frequency. So congratulations. When my BF is in trouble, he will have to sit on the shungite pyramid in the corner. There you go. Watch out, Kelsey's BF.
Oh.
It's pyramid time. Somebody's been naughty.
Listen, let's not get some ideas here, okay?
Happy birthday.
No, thank you.
Oh God, you guys crack me up.
I'm gonna switch to this.
Roast beef's gonna
There we
fire
go.
wrap.
So now we can focus
Oh,
on.
that's pretty. Look at that.
Right, I know. I like, took me a little bit of time to kind of get them all situated there and fit them into the frame. But, yeah.
So gorgeous. Okay, I got Ganesha for you today. Okay, there are 4 different sizes. I have 6 of the small. I have 5 of the medium. I have 1 of the large and 1 of the extra large.
And the large, I just want to point out, is a slightly different.
Oh, it has the snake.
Yeah,
Very
decoration.
cool.
So I just wanted to point that out.
Oh,
Just a
that's
little bit.
really cool. Okay, the largest one is under $1,400. The next size down is under $1,000. The one he's holding is under $700, and the medium is under $800. These are solid green aventurine. Green aventurine is green quartz with mica. Green aventurine is the stone of good luck, growth, fertility, and new opportunities. It is a magnifier of your frequency. It's associated with wealth and abundance. Ganesha is the Hindu god who helps you overcome obstacles to growth, fertility, good luck, new opportunities. And these are hand painted. It takes days and days and days for each one, and they're hand painted on the front and on the back of it.
And carved, yeah.
Yeah, so not only are these all hand carved, they're all hand painted. Each one, they estimate, is 10 to 14 days to produce. Can you imagine? We just don't do labor like that anymore. Everything is like kind of all machine, and then you don't have humans painting your statues and materials. Aren't they gorgeous? Now, I collect gemstone Ganeshas, and I have them near my front door because that's for good luck. In fact, before you even move into a home, you're supposed to first go in and put a Ganesha
Look
inside.
how pretty that is.
Absolutely stunning. You guys will love these. This is a once in a lifetime. We had some in rose quartz, if you remember.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay, you ready? So the small, which he will show you, is 8.5 to 9 inches, and it is $6.99. I have 6 of them. They're heavy too, and these are shipping for free. Crazy town. Whoever gets that extra large one, if you're outside the US, I just gave you a free $100 in shipping.
Yes.
The next size up, which is medium, I have 5.
Hang on 1 second. Let me make some room here.
The crowns are beautiful. I mean, and I'm going to tell you something. There's details you're going to see in person that I can't even. What can a camera do? Do you know what I mean? Oh, they can't see me. I'm looking at the camera and they can't see me. I'm blowing you a kiss. You can't see. This is 10 to 11 inches. It is $7.99.
Well, hang on. Maybe we should let the team coming back with the 6 first, just so because there seems to be a lot of folks, and then they can decide what they want to.
Okay. Let me stop first.
So that's probably enough, just to give them a second here,
Okay.
because they're going to comment in a second.
Okay.
I'll show this.
This one is the medium. This is 10 to 11 inches. I have 5. This is $799.
Look at the quality on that.
So it's $100 more for about 1.5 to 2 inches.
Oh, you can see in the camera. Good, you can see the sparkle.
Yeah, there's mica in that
Look
aventurine.
at that.
Can you believe it? Isn't that cool, you guys?
Yeah.
That's the stone. That's why I'm always teaching you, aventurine isn't just quartz, it's micanized quartz. And I love it when you can actually see the mica in your aventurine.
Just look at that.
It's like he has a sparkle coat on. And listen, Ganesha would want a sparkle coat. Isn't it gorgeous? Yeah, Janet, can you see the other 2? He's got them there on the screen.
They're coming. You just
Yeah, hang tight. I see you, Janet. Congratulations, seriously, whoever's getting these, unreal.
Yeah.
Unreal. I absolutely lost my damn mind. And they all come in those big velvet boxes.
They do big velvet blue boxes.
They come in a train case, a velvet train case. I'm not kidding, wait till you see the box. And you got to keep that box. Like,
The
do something else.
latches.
Yeah, it's like a latched, big velvet metal train case. You're gonna lose your mind. Okay. Now
You
I only have one of each of these. Okay. That's the size large. It's 12 inches. It's $999.
I like this too.
Yeah, I do too. And every one is slightly different because each artist was different. So you have a different human painting it. They do a different design. And I love that. I've done detailed painting before. Those lines are really hard.
Cute little
He's got a cutie booty.
cutie booty.
Ganesh is like, I'm overcoming obstacles to
I'm shaking it to overcome some obstacles.
to be bootylicious. Okay, and then the last one, holy shit.
Hang on.
Come on, Dave.
I will. Yeah, I'm getting old.
Cheers and congratulations. Marcy Diaz got that one. Yeah, you got what? These are heavy AF, guys. I'll just tell you.
Yeah, I know. I'm serious. I'm like,
This one's 15 inches. It's $1,399. 15 inches, baby. 1,399. Isn't it gorgeous, you guys? Ah. Cutie booty. He's like, oh hey.
it's heavy.
The eyes, like if you can just turn it slightly to the side, the eyes get me.
Here, no.
I was gonna, yeah.
Hang on.
Look at that. I mean, look at they're beautiful eyes, do you know? You ever seen a Ganesha with a weird eye? Because I've seen some. He's got good eyes. No, weird eyes. They get really weird. It's like creepy sometimes. I wouldn't bring you a creepy Ganesha. I'm not going to do that to you. And this is another one where I've got to see where you put it. Like, I've got to see where that goes. Isn't it gorgeous? It's so insanely beautiful. So congratulations.
Oh, Janet got it. Congrats, Janet.
Janet got the extra large. Well, cheers and cheers and cheers. Nicely done. I'm very happy. Those are going to the best homes. Cheers, you guys. Seriously.
I'm a big sucker. I need a break.
You gonna be okay?
Yeah, no, I'm all right, but like, you know,
Big boy.
it took big boy husky trunks.
Let's see. Why would I cancel the price being in the bid? Oh, I think you're talking to somebody else. I thought you were asking me that question. Aren't they gorgeous? So absolutely beautiful. I'm thrilled for you. And it's another one of those things where you're going to open it, don't you think, and be like, holy shit, it's more beautiful in person. You're going to be so excited.
Well, there's a lot to explore in them, which is going to be a lot of fun, right? I mean, there's just
And they're
a
all
lot.
different.
there's-
So,
yeah.
I mean, they all look like that, but the tiny details, yours might have a different crown or, you know what I mean? Like, I'm excited for you to explore it. There are medium shungite pyramids left, if you would like one. Those were $259 for 6 inches of shungite magic. So if you would like one of those are still there. Okay. Can I do a product tease? Can you show them the pendulum?
This one?
Uh-huh. This isn't here yet. It will be here at the top of September. My Crystal Master students are going to get the first heads up on this, so if you are in Crystal Masters, I will let you know the day before these go live. I designed this pendulum, I really did, a year ago. It's the Queen of Hearts, and she's all done in ruby. The little sphere inside moves, and that's a ruby on the little piece that you hold. And I designed the tab, I designed the body of it, and the little hearts on the top, and then the little hearts are on the side. It's got a little tip. It's accurate as heck. And then if you shake it a little bit, like the ruby moves. Can you show them how the ruby moves? Isn't that cool? It's a star ruby sphere inside. So I haven't brought you a custom pendulum. These are in sterling silver. I don't know the price point yet. They're usually around $300 because they're sterling silver and that's real ruby and all handmade. Aren't they gorgeous? So stay tuned. The Queen of Hearts pendulum. That would be a fun gift for you to get think it's the only sterling silver pendulum we will have before Christmas time and Hanukkah time and Yule time. I'm really proud of it. I drew it and I sent it to my team and we worked with our metalsmiths and it was like exactly how I had envisioned it. I had a dream of it. Isn't that funny? That I was working with it and I was like, wow, this is really beautiful in my dream. So I woke up and drew it. I'm glad you like it. Okay, last ring, last adjustable ring of the night. We've had two other ones for you. I'm wearing them right now, the Kyanite and the Onyx. Now I'm
Look
getting
at the
a Chrysocolla.
quality on that. Yeah,
This
baby.
is Dave's favorite stone.
I love me some Chrysocolla.
He loves Chrysocolla. And these are from Peru. They're open in the back. These are fully adjustable. So there's two different sizes.
Look, it's a D for Dave. I should keep that one.
It is kind of a D for Dave. Put it on your hand. What does it look like? It's adjustable. Would you wear it on your middle finger maybe? That actually could look really nice on you.
Got these like bolt fingers.
No, it's really nice on him, don't you think? Oh, you should keep that. I'm gonna underlist one by one.
Alright.
Okay, because I really like that on you.
D.
They're comfortable, right? I don't think you've really worn one of the adjustable rings before, but it suits you. There's a couple of different shapes, okay? There's a tier, an oval, and then kind of like, some of them are like the one that he kept where it's flat on one side and kind of loops around. It looks nice on him, doesn't it? I love it when he wears jewelry. I find that very sexy. Now when he starts painting his nails, that's when I'm gonna like really feel like my time has come. I think I'm gonna
little guy liner on there. And,
he looks so handsome in eyeliner. I'm sure you can imagine. He's worn eyeliner, but when he starts painting his nails, that's when, you know, that would be, especially if he paints in blue or black or something kind of edgy. I'm so into that. Okay, Chrysocolla comes from Peru. It's a copper-bearing mineral. Chrysocolla grows with what?
Sherry.
She's big. Oh, there she is, the big D, the big D. There's a, I won't say it now, but there's a birthday card that was really funny on Amazon. I didn't buy it for him, but I literally almost peed. It was so funny, and it relates to that. Anyway, Chrysocolla grows with Shattuckite, Malachite, Cuprite, Diopside, and the red that you see in there is actually Cuprite. So there's a little bit of Cuprite in the mix here too. These are all what we call copper-bearing minerals, or ores of copper. So copper actually turns your minerals this beautiful, vibrant green-blue. Turquoise is also a copper-bearing mineral, so you might be thinking, well, God, that looks like turquoise. This is like turquoise of your dreams, right? So some of the pieces are more on the kind of cuprite, diopside kind of tip. You know, they're more of like the teal blue. Some of them have more of the darker blue is Shattuckite. So this is a mix. This is Chrysocolla, Shattuckite, all of those things together. It's a conglomerate of the copper-bearing minerals. Why do you want a copper-bearing mineral as a metaphysical person? Well, so copper conducts energy. It moves energy through your system. So, and pain is blocked energy. If you have physical pain, I always recommend bloodstone or one of the pain-relieving stones, but I also always recommend either copper or the copper-bearing minerals. This is going to help move energy through your system. It's also going to help if you are really under a lot of stress, because when we're under stress, we tend to contract on energy, kind of coagulate energy, rather than helping it move through the system. So it also represents the divine feminine, and it's a water element mineral. So this is also about emotional healing, emotional processing, right? You want to see the ring on a female hand. Let me show it. Give me the tear. Oh, you can't get it off? Okay, but can I have it?
Why?
They want us.
Looks good on my fingers.
Okay, but they're. Pull my finger. Don't fart. Did you fart?
No.
He accused me at the beginning of the show. Okay. It's sizable. You know what I mean? That's not, you're not shy with that ring. Isn't that beautiful? I talk with my hands, so my jewelry, you know, everybody's always commenting on my jewelry. I don't think it's my jewelry, I think it's the fact that I'm Greek and I talk with my hands. So these are under $70. I have 42 of them. They're all about an inch, between 0.9 and an inch of the stone. So if you would like one, they are, wait, hold on. I can't read that. 6?
Yeah, so
Oh.
big D is 69.
69.
Once again, thanks.
Good job, Team SG. $69 for really beautiful chrysocolla and sterling silver. That is, can be worn by anyone.
Especially a Dave.
I think it looks really good on you.
Do you like that?
Big D.
Big D.
So congratulations, you guys. I don't know, it's just like, you know, if when I do it, I'll take responsibility for it, but it was just like the floor creaked and for him to go, you know?
my 12-year-old self couldn't help
No,
myself.
sometimes I'm like, you know, I didn't want a younger brother, I wanted a husband. I didn't need a third child. Congratulations, you guys. Yeah, if you want a big D, I can see what I can do for you. Put that in your notes to Team SG and see what they do.
Oh,
with it.
Jesus. Why is
Athena told me to
everybody...
write it and I can ask for a big D.
Why is everybody asking for... I'm confused.
Whatever job you've had before SG, nothing prepares you
Yeah.
for a customer, like customers writing in and saying, I'd like a big D. Would any job prepare you for that? Well, some jobs would, I shouldn't say that. Some lines of work would prepare you for that. But most of the jobs you have in your life would not. And they handle it with grace. They'll come to us and go, we've got a couple of customers who are asking for a big D, and I just wanted to ask like maybe what they might be referring to. There's nowhere to go from there.
No.
Okay.
Let's just talk about some big balls.
I'm so glad the second half of my day has turned out to be much more full of
Yeah,
laughter
it
and
sure has.
lightness.
Sorry, I'm just trying to get this cord, you guys. It's not pulling the camera every 10 seconds.
It does that though, and
It
I
does
don't.
that.
You're supposed to tighten my ball.
I tried that. I don't think this...
No, but there is a tweaky thing on there. I think that's what you're supposed to do.
I am keenly aware.
Oh, actually, before we do that, can we do the shungite? Pendant, please.
Son of a bitch.
Okay, shungite pendant, please. That one.
Take it for a second.
Okay.
You shut up. I'm gonna fix this.
Oh, okay, I'm taking over. That's okay, because this is...
Jesus,
This needs...
take the wheel.
Take it from my hands, because I can't do it.
Don't stop. Just keep going, I'm saying.
You're welcome, Carrie Underwood.
Yeah.
She's somewhere shaking in her boots right now. Okay, do you remember this from last time? Nobody's mentioned it yet, so I'm like, maybe they forgot. This was the giveaway I promised from last time. Do you remember? Oh yeah. This is a Louis piece. This is shungite with quartz for magnified purification. This is the Vesica Pisces, which is actually the top of the chalice well in Glastonbury, England. And it has an emerald at the top and then rubies down the side, and that is done in sterling silver and 14 karat gold, and it is gorgeous. It is so beautiful. I'm glad you didn't forget. It's worth $250, but you can't buy it because I'm giving it away. So if you feel connected to this, please say yes or OMG or please, and I'm going to choose a winner. Isn't that pretty? So like, you know, rubies are for passion and emeralds are for wisdom and shungite is for protection and purification. And remember, it's antibacterial. I mean, what a great pendant to be working with right now. Protection, health, wisdom, what else do you need? Isn't that fun? Let me see where Spirit is leading me to send this one home. It's super big magic. Oh, I'm so grateful for you guys for being here. Thank you for being here. Honestly, I was really glad to be having this time with you today because it was such a hard day and lots of tears shed and we're tired. But she came through it with flying colors, and being with you has been real good medicine for me today, so thank you. Okay. Ooh, I got that little spine, that little chill in the spine. this one is going home to Sherry Pissarro. Yeah. And I got the chill up my spine 3 different times with you, Sherry Pissarro. Sherrie Passaro. Sherry Pissarro. I think you do need it. I don't know exactly why, but literally what I'm getting from Spirit for you, Sherry, is that this is exactly where you're at and what you need. Health, protection, wisdom. And they're talking about emotional support. And what's interesting is that's what the Vesica Pisces is. I mean, the Vesica Pisces is sacred geometry. It's the division of the cell, right? But it also, the chalice well represents redemption and beauty and unconditional love and peace and magic, you know? I hope it brings all of that to you, Sherry Pissarro, so congratulations. That's going to a wonderful home. Cheers. Did she see that she got it?
Congrats, Sherry.
I hope she saw that she got it. Cheers to you, darling. Cheers. It's always nice when I get that like second, and sometimes I get like a third reinforcement of it. It's pretty cool. Very happy for you, darling. Okay. Oh, we have some of the best items of the sale left. We really, really do. We do. You're so welcome, you guys. Yay! She's like, oh my god, oh my god. I love it. I love knowing that you're there, Sherry, and you saw it. Because sometimes people have to leave for whatever reason before they see if they want something. So she's there, and she saw, and she's getting it. I hope it brings you all the support and love and protection that you need right now. Okay, now, I've got a couple more big balls for you. We're going to start with Kambaba Jasper. We talked about this a little bit today. Colin Udell was live with me when I was doing my preview. I don't know if she's here tonight, but she was sharing that this is her favorite stone for journey work. And I was sharing it's my favorite stone for protection and journey work. So Kambaba Jasper is one of the oldest minerals on the planet. It comes from Africa, and it actually was underwater for most of the time it was developing. This is fossilized sea algae. So this was actual organic life at the origin point of our entire civilization, okay? So this is millions of years old. Most of it now has become quartz and agate over time, and jasper. So, because you know, jasper and agate and chalcedony all kind of grow together. So now it's an actual stone. But this was once a living material, and it was entirely underwater for most of the time this planet was forming. Most of this planet was underwater, right? So now the way I work with it, I'm Greek, and in Middle Eastern and Greek cultures, we value the evil eye as a form of protection, that it sort of prevents anyone from having, you know, jealousy or, and what's really interesting is if you look at the orbits, this is a form of what they call orbicular jasper. If you look at those eyes, I know it's a little creepy. Can you zoom in? They really look like they're looking at you. I've taken this stone. I have a small sphere that I take into Journey. I don't even own. I own a Kambaba.
Every step you take.
No, but they really, in Journey, it actually looks like they're looking at you.
Any move you make.
So, this is deflecting any negative energy that can come your way. It is a very masculine stone. It is very protective. This is not feminine. It's kind of like the opposite of chrysocolla. This is male, protective, wanting to hold you, wanting to create security around you. But it's also about ancestral wisdom and the wisdom of this planet as all of the major land formations were forming, which is what was happening at the time this particular stone was created. Now, we don't often have these sizes. Now, I only have 9 of the smaller size, which is not small, it's 4.5 inches. I have 9 of those. And then I have 6 of the larger size, which is 5 to 5.5 inches. So on the right side of your screen, the 4.5 inch pieces are $144. Again, I have 9 of those. And then the larger ones are $164. They're an inch bigger, and I have 6 of those. So if you just wanted a really good protection, journey, ancient wisdom piece, this is more protective than petrified wood. So some people will say, well, kind of what's the difference between working with Kambaba jasper and petrified wood? Petrified wood also has lots of quartz, lots of agate, right? It's become stone over time, but it doesn't have the same protective quality, and oftentimes it's not as old as this. Like I said, this is one of the origin substances of our planet. So congratulations if you're getting one. This is another one that would look good on a pillow. You know what I mean? I'm not a huge fan of it on the purple. I'd probably put it on black because I think the eyes pop more when it's got a dark background. The gold might look pretty though. Ooh, that's what you put it on. Like, that's the winter chicken dinner. Because look, when you put it on the gold, instantly the iron in that, do you see the iron oxide sort of formations? Instantly that's what pops and that's what you see. That's cool. Kambaba's amazing. When I first started working with Kambaba, which was about probably 15 years ago, 20 years ago, I just had a tumbled piece of it. And I felt like I didn't want to go anywhere without it. It's like carrying a spirit guide with you in your pocket. Or rolling one around, as the case may be. Isn't that cool? Yeah, don't you think the gold is really beautiful for that? That made all that iron pop. I didn't even really notice the iron in it until you put it on the gold. Speaking of iron, we have another sort of irony mineral happening now. Congrats to you guys, yeah. Gold for light and black for shadow. That's exactly right. I like the way you put that. You have a Kambaba pipe? Really, Taisha? That's awesome. That's really cool, actually. I've never seen a Kambaba pipe. So I would be keen to see that too. Sometimes I just like to see things. Let me work on some tumbles. Don't you think we should have Kambaba tumbled? I don't know if we have any. We have had it at SGTV.com, but I don't know if we have it right now.
I think we might.
If one of you has a second to take a peek, that would be cool. I don't even know if we do right now. Okay. I have 4 sizes of this. I don't even know what to call this. Total, we have like 40 pieces. Okay, so there's not a lot of this to go around. And the biggest size, we only have 1. And the biggest size is still under $600. The smaller pieces like this are under $129.
What is it?
Okay, I just want to kind of set the stage, all right?
Thank you so much for asking.
He tees it up so nicely
I
for
try.
me, doesn't he? He does. Okay, this is skeletal elestial smoky citrine from Brazil. Some of these pieces have iron oxide, which was my segue, but did you get it from the Kambaba Jasper over here? So there's 2 different minerals happening here. There's iron and limonite, okay? Iron is more of a bright gold color. Limonite's almost lemony yellow, okay? So when you're looking at more of the gold, that's iron. Like this side is iron over here. This is iron, see this? But then on the top, that lemon yellow mineral inside, when he turns it over, that actually piece has more iron than limonite. Yeah. Oh no, down here there's limonite, right in here. Yeah, that more lemony yellow. Does that make sense, the distinction? So limonite eases stress. It really does. It's like a stress buster. Iron helps to strengthen the solar plexus. Iron is in hematoid, like golden healer quartz is all iron. And then there's also aluminum in here because these are light smoky citrine pieces. So you have a lot of different things going on. Then you have goethite in these and hematite. Goethite heals trauma, hematite's for grounding. And then there's also petroleum inclusions in these. All of that is happening in one. Now, I want to back up the truck for a second. I know we don't have very many of these, so I don't want to take your whole night with this, but I'm just kind of obsessed with celestial quartz. So you might be saying, well, what's celestial quartz? It's the oldest form of quartz that comes from Brazil, and it looks like dragon scales. Do you see that? That's unique to celestial quartz. They call it plating, P-L-A-T-I-N-G. You're only going to see that on celestial quartz, and it's almost like a layer. If he shows you the side right here, you can see how the quartz was forming before the celestial layer. So there's actually like a geological moment where you have regular quartz forming and then the celestial sort of overgrowth. So it's actually a different phase and stage of the growth that yields this different kind of plating. Yeah, they're wanting to see if it reacts. There is some fluorescence.
Hang on.
Check that out. Holy shit, you guys. It must be the limonite. The limonite must be UV reactive. Fucking beautiful. These pieces are really beautiful. I hope if you want one, you're able to get one because I haven't really seen anything like this. And we wanted more and there was no more. So if you want one, so let me go size by size. And I mean, look at the small. So if you get a small, it's fantastic. I have 17 of these. They're 5 to 6 inches. It's like a bouquet. If you turn it kind of, yeah, like sideways like that, it is like a castle.
You can see that growth again.
Yeah, you can see the moment. Like there's a line in each of these where it goes from the natural growth of the quartz and then the celestial process begins. It's absolutely beautiful, isn't it? Oh, the petroleum is reactive. I think limonite is UV reactive too, though. So I think that's both of the elements in there. Isn't that fascinating? That's a great shot of it on the side too. You can see it's like a stair step, almost like a castle. So I have 17 of these. They're 129, 5 to 6 inches. And that's the small, okay?
Hang on, that camera's getting like limp here. Come on.
It really is.
It really is. It was like drooping.
It's not turned on at all by what's happening.
No, it's just.
It's not happy to see us.
I mean, it's on, but it ain't working.
So that's the small. I don't think we had this in the shop today, did we? We had, what did we have today? I've been focused on my mom today, so that's why I wasn't with you live this afternoon. The pieces in the shop today, I don't want to take your time away from what we're focusing on.
What's the medium?
The medium is 149. I have 18 of those. No, what you're thinking of in the shop today, by the way, is golden Azez Chile, which is a little bit different. Different origin and different metaphysical properties. That's one of the Synergy 12 though.
And then the large.
And then the large is 7 to 8 inches, and that is 199.
How many of these?
I have 8 of these.
8 of the large.
8 large, 199. I only have one of the 10 inch. This piece is insane. Isn't that incredible, you guys? Look at the phantom edges on each point. And the darker parts is just where it got hotter as it grew inside the earth. Is that incredible? This one is $5.99, and I only have one of the 10 inch. I would display it just like he's got it right there. I'd put a pillow under it. I'd put a gold pillow. He can show you what that looks like, and then sit that there. That's exactly how I would display that if you guys get that piece. Is that a showstopper in your collection or what? Or black would be beautiful too. Don't you think? Hey, it's super wowza. Thank you for asking, Trish. She's doing better tonight. I'm really grateful. Yeah, a lot of prayer, a lot of answers to prayer. Ooh, that's cool. Looks like a cliff.
Right.
That's cool.
You can really see.
Yeah.
Just grew.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I love it when crystals have those dividing lines. It's like, and do you ever think about that moment in history? Like, what happened right then? It could have been an earthquake. A lot of times there's tectonic activity will cause a crystal to stop growing one formation and start growing another. It could have been a massive earthquake. It could have been a meteoric strike. It could have been different things. Shifts in weather patterns.
Different thing.
You know? Planet getting very cold, planet getting very hot. That can also shock crystals into different growth patterns too. Thanks, you guys. Yeah.
We're nearing the finish line here. You know
I
that?
know. Wendy got the extra large.
Good.
Congratulations. Yeah. That, I mean, there's almost, you can't go wrong with any of them, but that big one was looking good. Ooh, light stand would be cool for that.
It would actually, yeah.
Yeah. You should do that. Light stand. Yeah, something happened there, It's fascinating to think about it, right? And it just makes you think every time there's an earthquake anywhere, a substantial one, we're not just experiencing it above the ground, but the crystals growing inside the earth are experiencing it too, and it's
Yeah,
causing
I hadn't
those-
thought about that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's causing them to shift their growth patterns.
Interesting. Yeah.
The reason we have blue-green kyanite is because of that earthquake on the Pakistan-Afghanistan border. That's the only reason we have that, because there was a blue kyanite mine and a green
That
kyanite
makes
mine,
sense.
and the earthquake pushed the mines together inside the earth. And so literally that's why you have that blue-green. I mean, it literally like melted and reformed the stones into each other. It's really crazy. Okay, so Varicose, Ganesha, oh, and then the big cluster behind you. The big cluster
Oh, the one
behind you.
that's going to my office.
Oh, are you keeping it? That's okay. You can do that.
No, it's all right.
No, you should keep it because I don't think we have any more of that. Okay, where do we start?
Larvicite.
Let's start with Larvicite spheres. This is our last sphere of the night. We saved a good one for last. But I don't see it because it's not under, or I guess it's under Larvicite.
MSG, come on, man. Put it under the name of the
No, we
stone.
didn't. Okay. Oh, I only have 13 of these. These are 3.5-inch Larvicite spheres for under $70. What's Larvicite? So Larvicite is a member of the feldspar family. Just like Moonstone, just like Labradorite, it's basically gray Labradorite. And that's black Tourmaline in there too, and these also have quartz in the matrix. So this can also be the centerpiece of a grid. Some people prefer Larvicite for setting intentions to Labradorite. I think it's beautiful too. It is natural, and the light play that you see, just like you see in Labradorite and Moonstone, is that same agilurescence or aventurescence that you see. Isn't that pretty? So those like silver kind of, it almost looks like mica, but those are little slices of that. Yeah,
It's pretty.
that magic. It's super pretty. So grounding, new visions, new possibilities, new dreams, protection. It's like a wizard sphere. I always think of that when I see Larvicite. I think Larvicite's magic. There is part of me that likes it better than Labradorite too. And I think it's because there's so much flash. You know, in Labradorite, you only see flash in one pocket or two pockets or three pockets. This is literally everywhere you look. And there's way more black tourmaline in Larvicite than you see in the matrix of the other feldspar. So I kind of like that too because it gives it such a grounding and protection.
Is it a
energy at the same
manifester?
time. Well, it's the same thing for visioning, just like Labradorite. Yeah, so I mean, all the properties of Labradorite you can attribute to Larvicite, but it's got a little bit more on the protection side. So, and then you should just experiment and see how you do with your intention setting with one and how you do with the other. So these are, I have 13 of these, they're 3.5 inches and they are $69 each. That I think should be on a black pillow because then that makes the flash, you know? I think colors will kind of take away from the energy of it, in my opinion. Yeah, Larvicite is just, it's one of my favorites. And it's cool because we have Labradorite behind it so you can see the difference.
Yeah.
Again, Labradorite's beautiful. I mean, you'll have the flash of the blue or the flash of the gold, but it doesn't have flash everywhere. Larvicite is like a equal flash opportunity employer.
Yeah.
Or whatever that is that I just made up. But yeah, there's 13 of those, so congratulations. Cheers to your new moon intentions. You'll have it, you should have it by the time the next new moon comes.
There you go.
Yeah, so you can work with it next time, which I think would be really cool. It's a new moon in Virgo.
Hey.
You ready for that?
Excited.
I do have Labradorite desktops in my office. I do. He has Demorderite. Demorderite. Which is good
We
for
don't
him
need to do the whole thing.
because he needs patience.
Lord help me.
When you marry someone who's just so
Tucky.
special, unique. Okay.
Day and night.
I do talk a lot. But you know what? He doesn't have to carry much of a conversation. He just has to sit there and I'll do the whole thing. Sometimes I even do his part. He just has to look at me. Okay. Sometimes when he gets really tired of my talking, I'm like, you know, sometimes other people like it when I talk. And he'll be like, okay. Let's talk about Ganesha real quick.
What?
Yeah, we're talking about Labradorite. Okay. I'm really excited because we were going to have two charity items for tonight, but Dave was going to keep one. But I think this is the better of our charity options for tonight, actually. So what that means is every dollar of whoever gets this one, every dollar of your purchase, there's only one, is going to the charity of your choice tonight. Labradorite is the stone of new beginnings, new possibilities. I really want you to show them the stone. It's so beautiful, like it's just laying there. So that's actually how it will sit. So when it sits flat the way it should, it'll look exactly the way, if he brings it down just a little bit, it'll be just like that. So the gold and the green and then the blue. Isn't that incredibly beautiful? This is 9.5 by 4.75 inches of hand-carved magic.
He looks like a stud. Just like, you know, kind of like waiting for you to come in the door kind of thing. And
He's chilling. He's got
it
his
hanging
creatures
out.
with him, you
He's
know.
like, hey lady.
That's a great question, whether Haiti has a donation going. I'm going to let you choose tonight, so whoever wins this piece, you get to choose the charity, and then every dollar of your purchase goes to that charity, and we donate on your behalf to put good energy back into the field. And we always try to donate somewhere between like $300 and $600 or $800. This one is $5.99, and it's all $5.99 that's going to your charity tonight. Isn't that beautiful? I think it's one of the most beautiful, flashy, well done. Because you know the carver was careful to make sure that the front of the bodies got all the flash. That's exactly what you want.
Hey lady, how you doing?
What you doing tonight?
How you doing?
It's weird to think about flirting with Ganesh.
Want to check out my rat?
Want me to overcome your obstacles?
Oh man.
What kind of obstacles you overcoming tonight, Ganesha? So congratulations. You don't have to tell us now where you want us to send your bucks, but just tell us when you pay your invoice and
Or send a note into
to support.
to support.
Support.sagegoddess.com is the website. Deanna, that's beautiful. Happy birthday to you, darling. I
Happy
wished you happy
birthday.
birthday earlier, but I don't know if you were here yet, so happy birthday to you. Thank you for spending part of your birthday with us.
A beautiful piece, right?
Cheers and cheers and cheers and cheers. Yeah. Cheers and cheers and cheers and cheers.
And cheers.
Okay, now Imperial Topaz. I have 7 of these babies. I'm a little obsessed with Imperial Topaz, I will tell you. Give an eyelash a minute. Oh,
Can we
free
talk
fuzz?
about the fuzz? First fuzz. How
Is
about
that-
fuzz first?
That's
yeah?
not smudgy fuzz, though. I don't
You
know
know,
what that's.
you wanted me to paint my nails, and I just thought I'd go, you know, like really
With
fuzzy with
paint,
it.
not with fur.
As I age, as I am, you know, we tend to get a little bit more hair
Is that
on
like
us.
hair coming out of your ears and
Yeah.
stuff? Oh,
Yeah.
I don't want that, by the way.
Nobody wants that.
Oh,
Nobody.
but I'll shave it for you if it starts to happen.
Will you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Well, that's kind, right? To say if you start growing hair here, I'll shave it, right?
I can groom.
You're a Virgo. You're very
I
tidy.
can groom. I'm a tidy cat.
He's very tidy. Okay. And then we're going to end up with the rings here. I think that's everything for tonight. Team SG in the meantime, if you want to let us know if there's anything else that's left. And did Alexis respond about the rings to you?
Oh yeah, so the rings have multiple sizes. So they wanted you to say you could mention it, but
Okay.
they gotta go to the site.
Okay. I'll have you show it though, because it's really super beautiful. I don't. Did she say which sizes are still in stock?
No.
Okay. Okay. Now. Sorry, I lost track of what I was doing.
Whoever.
Imperial Topaz. Okay, so I'm going to try not to talk too much about this, but I get really excited. Okay, Topaz comes in different colors. I
There's
don't have
only
a song
7
for it.
of them.
Do you want to hear it or not?
They're about 1.3 inches.
It's going to ruin this for me. Don't ruin this for me.
You're ruining this, David. So.
Well, now I'm on strike.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, we have 7 of these. They are 1.3 inches in size.
Okay, that's not what they want to know. So, Topaz comes in a lot of different colors. There's clear Topaz, which I love, and then there's blue. Now, London blue is not natural. It's heat treated, but it's super pretty. But there is a natural light blue Topaz. Then you have the pink Topaz, which is super pretty. And then you have champagne Topaz, which is more of like a beige kind of brown. And then you have orange Topaz, which is imperial Topaz. That's my favorite. It's very expensive. It's like 10 times as expensive as any other color, but it's also the rarest. These are terminated. So if he shows you the bottom, you can see the point. Terminated imperial topaz points. Stimulates your sacral chakra.
Hey.
But topaz is a really powerful stone, and it's old as time. It's written about in the Bible. The Greeks and Romans were working with topaz. They thought it helped your enemies not see you, so they always wore it during battle. These are 1.3 inches. We have 7. They're under $90 for a terminated inch-long imperial topaz pendant in sterling silver. Kind of nuts. I'm obsessed with it. And what's weird is the last couple of years at Tucson and Denver, now I wasn't at the last show because of COVID, but the ones I was going to before that, right up until COVID, I couldn't find imperial topaz the last year I was at the show. So I don't know what was happening, but I'm starting to see more of it now, which is really good. So power, strength, protection in these pieces, they are $89, and I have 7.
I know, Carolyn, I was good. No crackers tonight, you know? I behaved myself.
I love it when he doesn't eat.
I love it when I starve him.
I read an article. Do you guys know who Barry Manilow is? I hope you do.
You're kidding, right?
Well, some people are really young and they may not know. Congratulations, by the way. I read an article that Barry Manilow doesn't like to eat food. And that it's one of his secrets to aging well. It's like he doesn't eat a lot of calories. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know if I trust...
I like food.
I don't know
I like food.
I don't know if I trust people who don't like to eat. And I think it's a great thing. Because I think for us, food is like how you love people. Or not how you love people.
Alexis, I'll keep one of those smaller Shungite pyramids, actually, if we've got a couple left over, because I'd like it for my own.
Yeah, he wants a Shungite too. Yeah.
Shungite.
He doesn't like to eat. He leads to live only. Yeah. I love Barry Manilow. I really do. He makes me happy. I don't know why, but I just I look at him and he makes me happy. But he doesn't like to eat food. I mean, I read an article about that. Yeah. I guess he's really skinny and people were worried about him. And he's like, no, I'm just not into food.
You're repeating yourself.
I'm old.
I'm just saying.
I'm older than you.
What?
I'm older than you.
I can't hear you.
I'm older than
You gotta speak into my good ear.
Okay. Anyway. Congratulations. Oh, yay. Christina got one of the topaz
We
pendants.
only have, oh yeah. Sorry, I was reading.
Okay, you ready?
I'm ready.
I can't verify the Barry Manilow story. Don't know him personally.
No, we still have, I don't know how many of the Shungite pyramids we have. Maybe the team can say. But she told me that there are several, so I'm only keeping one.
Okay. So there's still one for you if you want one. Okay. Oh, God, you want to sing Copacabana? I feel sad when you're sad. I feel glad when you're glad. Na 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 na. Doesn't he make you happy? Okay. Boulder Opal comes from Australia. This is a really beautiful adjustable Boulder Opal ring in sterling silver and 14 karat gold. And that Boulder Opal is a rainbow. There is red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple in that stone. Opals are for transformation, right? But they're little power bringers. They're like electric.
I love that little star.
I'm sure Alexis loves this ring because she loves opals too, just like I
Aww.
do. She does. And the stars are cute, right? Isn't it cute? It says totally adjustable, sterling silver, 14 karat gold. And this one is, it's only $149. That's a really good value for a Boulder Opal ring in sterling silver.
Me too, Deanna.
Isn't it pretty? Isn't
Ooh.
it beautiful? I'll wear it for you.
This is the
Try to remember to put it in the basket tomorrow.
Shungite pyramid.
That's the one that's still available. If you would like a Shungite pyramid. Isn't it pretty? I know, right, Alexis? I've got Alexis's number. All right, cheers. So that's one, and then we have one ring left, I think. Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Amberite with the dragonfly.
And then there's one other we want to show you.
Yeah, and then I'll show you something that's on the website. This is Damberite, member of the Synergy 12. This is a crystal clear Damberite. Damberite extracts unwanted energy from your energy field. So it's really good if you're feeling like you're carrying too much shit that doesn't belong to you, frankly. That's one of the things Damberite's good for. Damberite's also an ascension stone. So what it does is it kind of, just like all the Synergy 12, kind of fast forwards or fast tracks your spiritual development. So I always say buckle up, whether you're working with Damberite or Tanzanite or any of those stones, Moldavite, Brookite, they're all like little, Phenakite in particular, they're like fast forward buttons. So if you're ready to speed it up, that's what Damberite's all about. Team SG loves Damberite. Damberite comes from Mexico.
The Dans.
And a really beautiful part of Mexico at that. And it ranges in color from like kind of clear to light pink. You better hope I don't go on strike.
It comes from the Dans.
The Dans?
Yeah, it's Danish.
No, it doesn't. No. No. No, it does not. So that's why I can't go on strike.
Don't go listen to your know-it-all teacher, okay?
This one's also 149. Oh,
It's
no,
alternative
hold on.
facts.
Be quiet, you're distracting me. Yeah, it is, 149. $149. For your ring from the Dans.
From the Dans. From the Dans or the Dance?
One doesn't make any more sense than the other one.
Well,
so
you know,
it doesn't even matter.
Hey.
Isn't that pretty?
Which ring are you showing here?
I think that is really beautiful too. It's just enough, you know what I mean? This is the size of ring I prefer. That kind of like 1 inch size is my jam. I guess that's why it's what I bring you, because it's what I wear. That's my preferred size. So congratulations. I think we need more Damberite rings, like just in our lives. That's my personal opinion. The last ring I wanted to show you, and then we'll let you know if there's anything left over from tonight. This is a ring I designed for abundance and prosperity, and it's on sagegoddess.com, the last of it. There's less than half of them. I think there's like under 100 rings left now. But there's different sizes. So if you want this one, you'll want to go to the website and check it out. The discount code today, and Team SG, would you please post the link?
What's the
for
team?
ring?
Yeah.
Is Study 18. Soul Shift and Crystal Masters, you have a special code in your Facebook groups today for 21% off. My students have a special sale happening. I do that for them every now and then. So don't forget that code before you shop. So this is all citrine with a peridot, and then it's in silver, but the bezels are all done in gold. Peridot. So peridot is the cornucopia stone. That's the green stone. Comes primarily from China, but also some pockets in Brazil. Peridot is the cornucopia stone. It brings you just more of everything, just overflowing of everything that you desire. Citrine is the merchant stone for wealth and abundance. It also heals and activates the solar plexus chakra, so it helps with worthiness. So this is your big wealth ring. Isn't that beautiful? I've been wearing it on my ring finger because it just fits there so nicely. But it's open in the middle. I kind of wanted that in the design. So if you don't have a citrine ring that you really love, especially one with a peridot, which just kind of super juices the citrine, those are at sagegoddess.com. And that's what it looks like.
And they're in sizes 6 to 10. I saw somebody ask if we could have a size 10, so.
Yeah, 6 to 10 is what's available.
6 to 10.
And then the band, I love it, is kind of like, that's the inside. You can see it's as stamped SG hard 925, and then the band is not hammered, but I don't know what you would call it. I don't know the texture.
It's almost like a velvet or a satin.
It's
like
a
satin.
It's like a satin kind of matte finish band. But that's the ring I've been wearing for the last couple of weeks. If you've been noticing it, that's there. That's a limited edition. That one we're not redesigning or bringing back. Some of them are harder. Getting citrine stones is impossible, so we just can't get more of the stones, is the reality. Yeah, so 6 to 10 is too big for you, totally understand. That's why some of the adjustable rings we have in these sales are so great, because they'll go down to your fairy finger sizes, your 3s and 4s and 5s.
Fairy finger.
Brushed. Thank you. You want Damberite Smoky Quartz or Scapulite and Damberite wandlets. Note to self. Thank you for that. I'm so grateful you guys were here tonight. Did you have a good
Thank
time?
you guys.
Yeah, and thankful to Team SG.
Big thanks, as always, Team SG.
Yeah, we really appreciate you. Was there anything else we wanted to mention that's left, or we're good for tonight?
I think that's it.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
I think that's it.
Well, so if you shop tonight, you're going to get an invoice tomorrow in your email. Take a look out for that. Then you have 24 hours to pay your invoice. We ship the items to you at the beginning of next week. So the new moon things you should have in time for the next new moon.
Thank you for the birthday wishes. And don't forget, if you haven't already, make an account at SageGuys.com and put your YouTube username in the appropriate field so that we can match you up with tonight's sale and send you your invoice.
That's right. And then I will be back with you on Thursday for my Perfume Around the World class, session 2. I know, I'm so excited for Perfume Around the World. So that's coming up on Thursday. I hope you're looking forward to that too. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm teaching a special 3-month edition of a perfuming class where I take you to Egypt, to France, and Indonesia. And I teach you about the history and the geography and the perfuming.
I want to go to France.
I do too. So if you go to sagegoddess.com/perfume around the world, it'll give you the registration information, and you can join us this week if you'd like. We'd love to have you. That's from 4 to 6 p.m. on Thursday Pacific time. Tomorrow's his birthday. I will not be live with you. I'm going to go celebrate the birth of that human I love so much.
Who?
My person.
This old guy?
That young man.
Hey!
Cutie pie tootie. But thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate you guys being here. And happy birthday to the birthday girls, Sylvia and Deanna. And we'll see you guys soon. Have a great rest of your evening.
Good night, you guys. Thanks for joining us, and thanks again to Team SG.
And thank you again,